Adventures, and welcome to Laughable Odds. I'm Zach Caterly, your humble game master for tonight, and we are about to embark on an epic adventure. One of camaraderie, laughter, and several dicey situations. It's going to get real, it's going to get fun, and it's going to get real fun. We are joined by the awesome crew of Laughable Odds. Tonight we have Nick.
Awesome, not wonderful. What happened?
I guess.
Downgraded.
We'll talk about it in the recap. Isaac.
We got downgraded from wonderful to awesome.
Is wonderful less than awesome?
It's different.
I thought you said fantastic before.
Yeah, no, I always say fantastic. It's true. Yeah,
So
it's
it
true.
is a downgrade.
Yeah,
Wow, we suck.
kind of, yeah.
Who is she?
Now that we're talking about her. All right, we have Eli over here.
Oh, hi.
Oh, we're so
Noah.
confusing.
And Christy. So, before we jump into a recap, quick little things about what we're doing. We are playing Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, and it's set in the homebrew world of Zenith. I'm scared.
I googled fantastic versus awesome.
What are the results? We have to know.
AI, tell us now.
Well, one of them is like
What's the tier
pretty
list?
much Fantastic Four, you know? Like,
Yeah.
But there's 5 of them.
Yeah.
6 of us. I can math.
Fantastic is imaginative or unbelievable. Strikingly out of the ordinary.
Right.
We are that.
Awesome
That's-
is awe or wonder, but more informal and is often used by younger people.
ooh,
So
I'm
you gotta shave your
young.
beard if you're gonna say awesome.
Yep, that's the.
I'm 16, guys.
Yeah.
I'm hip. Cool. All right, so we're using D&D 5th edition, set in a homebrew world of Zenith. We've been having a lot of fun in it. Hope you guys come and join us on the adventure and explore along with us. It's been fantastic. We stream every Monday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Ish.
Yeah, I mean, we started 2 minutes late this time, or 1 minute late. Not too bad.
Ish.
Ish.
We started like what, 10 minutes late last session?
Yeah, that was the worst one. Everyone before that has been like dead to nuts, or we started before.
I
and
was
then-
yapping up a storm. That was my fault.
It's true. We had a good story.
It's true.
That
It was
we
valid.
never
No, we
finished.
Never finished.
We didn't. So now intermission, we got to remind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pick it up from where you left off right
Exactly where.
I'll
it
give you
left
guys the synopsis and I'll finish up.
here.
Oh, they didn't get the first part.
Yeah.
I heard about it, I think.
Whatever happens
Yeah,
tonight,
I
don't
gave
let
them
me
bits
roll
and
any dice.
pieces, what I remembered.
I would love to be like tangent information on this one. So, but so with that, we stream both of those places on YouTube and Twitch, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Mondays, and you can catch all of them on YouTube. You can watch from the very first to where we are now and see all of the laughter and craziness along the way. I think that's it. I think that's all I got.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, grab your snacks and get ready for an unforgettable adventure. And welcome to Zenith with Laughable Odds. Yeah, you guys have made it through that. It's tougher and tougher each time. Alright, so, quick recap. I'm going to try to keep this one actually short and sweet. Setting where you guys are. 200 years back in the past. You are currently trying to set up your great-grandfather to build a noble house. The noble house that you are born from. And if you fail to set him on the right path that will get him there,
I'm poor.
you will go bye-bye.
Oh, that
You may no longer exist. Or your future may look entirely different.
Poor.
Yeah, you ranked that above not existing. You're like, poor?
Poor. That would be worse.
What's the point of living if I can't be beautiful?
I mean, in one situation, he's not around to care, so.
Yeah. I mean, and the other, it kind of makes me think of Hermione and be like, we could fail. We could get
Or
expelled.
worse, expelled.
So, you have a lot on the table right now. And with this, you have a few goals that you guys are trying to do. First, trying to set him up with some security, power, influence, and wealth. One of the things you guys had a brilliant idea about for security and safety was getting him enrolled into the academy. However, because there is no family lineage or record or anything of this orphan or anyone to vouch for him, it's a pretty stiff tuition entrance. 200,000 gold. And that is paid in advance for 2 years enrollment.
Yeah, college is a scam. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Real.
Also, inflation doesn't exist, so...
They're only going to be teaching you to shape reality at this academy. No big deal.
I don't want them to do that. I just needed to tell them which one is the teaspoon and which one is the regular spoon.
we didn't need teachers, all I'm saying.
He's going to be homeschooled.
The School of Hard Knocks and the risk that y'all went through and what y'all are trying to avoid risk for him, it's, who knows.
Just send him to jail.
Or you could just keep him with you for the next few years and y'all just train him up under your wing and make sure he doesn't die. I mean, that's always a valid option. But you had a brilliant idea of trying to get him enrolled into the academy. It's expensive. The enrollment date ends in 2 days from where you guys are now. Or you can spend... Or you can spend a few months and, hope you don't mess things up further. There wasn't any kind of time constraint on you guys for this, other than not sure when to get back to the temple to go back in time, or back to the future. That's the line.
That's the one.
That's the line. Yes.
Roll credits.
Roll credits.
We just win.
Right. Honestly.
We won the game.
But with that, you just recently had been told about being hunted by an assassin called Blackfist.
Yeah.
Come to find out, this guy has a $2 million bounty and is quite legendary. And you guys discover that he performed like 20 hits in a matter of 2 weeks just to see if he could. Has gone months in between hits, is a ghost, got bored, started leaving trails and clues and notes and all these other things, and even broke into the Central Trading Hub Police evidence locker and left them gifts.
Sounds like a pretty cool dude.
So he's nuts, and
He's
you
hunting
guys...
us?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, he was hired...
We're hunting
Technically,
him
he's
now.
hunting Al.
Yes. Al...
Trust.
That little mouse.
So, but with that, you guys, in y'all's day of research, after you guys got into an inn within the Central Trading Hub, Oberon had
You
a
rolled very well
crazy...
for it, by the way.
Yeah, you did. Oberon had a crazy outer-body experience and went through the ethereal plane and even met the creator of Zenith. Nuts. We're not getting into that. But
My best button.
y'all started the day at the inn and broke into research, splitting up, 1, doing some shopping, 2, doing some research on Blackfist, and research as well into like setting up a house. What would that be like? And you were all in the library on the first accessible floors because you don't have any other access past that. And then you went to the academy and were trying to figure out enrollment. All of these with various success, and you went, oh, cool, we learned all this. Let's reset the day and use our anchor, our time anchor for the first time while we tried to use it, and it worked. You went back and you were able to relive that day, making even more decisions, learning off of what you did and improving on it, and then also some tactics change. One of those tactics being basically telling off Blackfist and saying that he was a coward for not coming to face you guys, and that you were going around as Al in a hat of disguise. In this, you rolled a nasty natural 20 in your impressions and impact on the surrounding area.
Goaded
But
him.
Someone came up to you, and they put their hand on your shoulder and asked you what your name was. And you didn't give it to him. And then they kind of acknowledged and left. Left you with an unsettling feeling of unsure what that was. However, on your side of spreading possible rumors or, hey, where is everybody, where's this Blackfist, he ain't nothing, you were approached with close to 20-something people Some of them asking if you had a death wish. Others asking if you were okay. Like, what are you trying to do? You dude, you're gonna die. You know, everything. Various degrees of terror and warning. So, you guys also learn that in all of your studies that he is set to perform a hit because there was a bounty that is no longer posted, that was posted for a while, of a hit at the opera, but it's in 3 days' time. This reward for getting Blackfist is him alive for 2 million. If you were able to do so, you would be able to solve your money issues for the immediate future. However, that is after the registration enrollment. So, not sure if that'll fly. You guys started going on different items on different paths. You learned about jobs and deliveries and escort missions and protections for people, like security details and acquisitions. All of them seeming to take more than 4 or 5 days, maybe some taking even longer, but with various different amounts of payouts. Definitely enough to start you on the path to cover this cost. You currently have, amongst all of you, right around, it was like 70,000?
Yep.
And what you determined that is, if you go gambling, you would need to impress the casino, basically get some recognition to some point to be able to get to the high roller section, to be able to gamble enough money to get the winnings. At the lower tables, it's kind of vetting all of those that might cheat, use magic, other tomfoolery, and people that are, gaming the system and not actually helping the house are really beneficial. But a good gambler is ones that are invited. Oh, you're spending a lot or losing a lot or winning a lot or making great impressions. Hey, you get invited up to the high roller spot. And if you guys can get there and you have 6,000 tucked away and you put it on one number on the roulette wheel that you know will happen and then reset the day and come back to that, get all that access, 6,000 is enough with the odds to get you above 200,000. So with that, you guys could split the remainder of the money and stash 6,000 back at the place. Currently, where we are, and I've tried to keep this short and sweet, but there's a lot of information. Y'all had just approached the casino on the night before the 2-day deadline. So there is no anchor in place, and your whole thing was scouting and also seeing if maybe you could see what it takes to get to the high roller section. If y'all were able to earn your way there tonight, it would make it easy tomorrow to set the anchor, do the events of the day, get all the information you needed, and then reset and rig it all to win. As much as you can. And stemming on how much of events might change to change the probability of things happening, you have to be careful with being able to change what happens when to keep the same results occurring that you want. But you have a loose game plan after a lot of talking and planning last time. And what y'all just walked into at this late evening, it is like 11 p.m. Y'all are after crazy researching days, all one day times 2. But y'all just learned that there is a major security checkpoint to getting into this stranded casino, a ship that is on dry land surrounded by dense foliage and other things and such. The security checkpoint involves detect magic and removing all magical items from your being and putting them in a cubby locker system that's only accessible by you. No one else touches your gear. You can get to it within a minute of something going down, be able to dash to the door and get to your things. It's all set up very well, very protected. You're not going to lose the items. However, the security of not having them with you, not having armor with you, not having weapons with you, and no magic items whatsoever, telling you to remove your necklace, your rings, everything that blips up as magical. So, that was currently what y'all were starting to encounter trying to get into the casino, and it was giving you some second thoughts. Are we going in or are we not? You guys are outside the casino seeing the security checkpoint that's super heavy and wondering if you should go in there tonight or wait till tomorrow or what should you do. That's where we leave you guys. It's in your hands.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give it all my stuff. I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I'll die.
I don't need any of my stuff to function, so
Or you could be poor, which is worse.
Well, I'm not a noble, so I don't really care about being poor. If anything, be comfort. We should be homeless.
so we don't have a checkpoint available right now.
No.
No.
Correct.
So then we need to wait till tomorrow to do
That
this.
makes me very uncomfortable being unarmored without any way to save ourselves should things go terribly wrong.
I agree.
My thought process is you probably shouldn't go in general, so just so you have your necklace.
A necklace won't do any good if we don't have an anchor point.
Fair. That's fair.
Come back tomorrow?
I think coming back tomorrow would be the smarter play.
Alright, sounds fine to me.
Unless you want to just go in and see if you get lucky anyway.
Well, the big thing that was considered was what would it take to be able to get from the lower floor to the high roller section? And there was a thought of possibly everyone divvies up the money, everyone goes gamble and see who makes it. And then the next day you already have access to that area because you've already proven yourself.
We did
So
the
it only
math.
takes one of 6 people to be successful in that venture tonight to be able to set up tomorrow with instant access to that area. To start seeing numbers, to start seeing patterns. Oh, after the crow hits and squawks in the distance and then a 00 goes on the roulette wheel, we know the next 3 numbers. You know, like something like that. But if you can't get to the high roller section, that's really the determination. But it's up to you guys. It can play out however you want. It was just one of the topics that was discussed last time. But y'all can go any path you want.
We did the math on the odds. I don't remember exactly what it was, but in order to
It's
hit
like
what we needed,
135 for a single number.
it was like each of us would have like 5 chances with our 70 grand if we split it up to hit on the roulette, and we'd only need to hit once to make our 200K. But we have to get to high rollers for that. So we have we can theoretically blow a lot to get there and still have fairly good chances to make
So I think that what we're running into here is we go in now with no checkpoint and we see what it takes to get to high rollers so that we know exactly what to bet on. So then tomorrow, well, I guess we would just end up losing that money.
Or we could win tonight. We don't know.
We could win tonight.
That's how the gambling addiction starts.
But
It could just be to make your face familiar, and whatever money you're going in, you're intending to blow it all.
yeah.
And if you win, win. If you don't, you don't. But already people know you're not trying to game the system.
We dressed you in your fanciest clothes.
You dressed me personally.
I specifically said we.
Our help mostly.
We could just send a few in tonight if we're really that determined.
Yeah, let's split the party. Sorry, that was mean.
Yeah, no. As a player, I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Relaine, absolutely not. He does not want to be without his armor right now.
Well, we don't need everybody going in. We can have some people standing by in case something happens. Like, for instance, Blackfist decides to show up tonight for whatever reason.
I can go scout the outside like we were talking about and see if there's another way in to get to the high roller suite.
Or I could. Ronnie says. I'm a
Yeah.
ghost.
Scouting.
I'm on board for either or both of those options for scouting. Just to see what options we have available.
Yeah, send Ryan to do that, and then I don't care what we do. I mean, we go in or not. Doesn't matter to me.
Alright. So we got a plan?
So trying to do the math,
Do we think they have anything against invisible creatures?
probably.
Probably will they see Ronnie anyway? That is the question.
Well, if they have detect magic up, they'll see invisibility. So you said 3 days before enrollment?
2.
2 days before enrollment?
3 days till the potential opera hit.
Okay.
Did you get more of these?
I did. I bought 2 more bags.
I mean, we're in a bit of a time crunch, but I think we have just enough time to come back tomorrow and relive tomorrow.
We could.
I'm leaning more towards coming back tomorrow.
We also don't have to meet the 2-day deadline if we don't mind waiting a few months here before we go back to our time
Right.
for the next semester of enrollment at the academy. But that means that we're here for several extra months.
And being potentially targeted
Yeah.
for that much time.
And the academy is kind of just step one of the whole process of getting a noble house. Like, there's still so much more, so we'd be pushing our plans.
One of the things that was discussed is if you could put him on the right path
Right.
for a long enough period and you went back to the future, you're kind of living in a loose possibility of it being coming true. As long as you can come back within the time window that he's still on the right path, quotation marks. If he's enrolled, you have a 2-year window to hit. If you get more money and you can enroll him for more time, they said the estimated amount of time that it takes for usually a graduate is 10 years.
Okay.
So if you could get a full tuition paid for 10 years, you just have to hit a 10-year window to come back. His board is all taken care of, his food's all taken care of, everything's taken care of there at the academy. And you just had to come back then and then influence him further.
Right.
And set him on an actual further path. And may be able to give you information from the future to come bring back to the past to manipulate further.
Oh, this is getting complicated.
It can get very complicated. But that was something that was kind of mentioned in some of previous. That's a possibility. But you have to ensure protection for the time that you missed.
Well, I think my vote is come back tomorrow so that we have an anchor.
Okay.
Everybody else's thoughts on that?
Sounds great.
I mean, just playing safe is better safe than sorry.
Definitely making me more comfortable.
Let's do it.
Alright.
Wonderful.
You guys get a nice lay of the land. Gotta see a little bit. Do a tiny bit of scouting without getting suspicious. Making people think, oh, what are they up to? Ocean's 11? What's going on? You know? And so you guys split back to the inn. You guys remember the name of the tavern? You guys won't.
We're gonna find it. It's in here somewhere. The Crystal Crown Tavern.
Yeah. And this was not the poshiest and nicest of places, but not crummy by any means. There was a concierge service that was available to try to help you guys get what you needed. And particular soaps, sandalwood.
Oh yeah.
They said didn't exist.
Trying to get sandalwood.
For sandal. But with that,
That's how we're gonna get rich.
you
Invent
also
sandalwood.
did talk last session about the conflict with there not being clocks, and talking about inventing watches.
Oh yeah.
And how you could potentially put this in place and try to work on that. But they don't exist in your timeline in a readily available or even something that y'all probably have ever seen, because even Chino Gauntlet did not have a clock.
I thought of a simple solution for that if we needed one for now, but it's like a rubber band around a stick with like a clicker that we could just measure, because it would be the same, wind it up. We could do that if we weren't trying to be exact with our timing. So we could just use something elastic, like some silk or something, wrap around a stick really tight with a little stopper to. But I don't know if that would be feasible or not. It just came to me. It's the easiest way to do it.
Interesting.
But there's always something about if you make something influential and power enough, you are gonna get enough money from them. Talk about how to achieve billionaire status on something that can change the world. So, but what are the repercussions? What's already been invented? What needed to be invented? You don't know any questions about that.
There's always Pringles.
Yay!
Oreos.
Can't go wrong with Oreos. Unless it's the thinly stuff.
And that is wrong.
True story.
But you guys jump back to the Crystal Crown Tavern.
Get
it nice!
I like whipping Oreos.
Double stuff.
Big yawning.
Double stuff is perfect. Triple stuff's too much.
Triple stuff is too much.
It is.
Stuff that much.
Like the cookie.
Then just eat cookies. What's wrong
Yeah,
with
I usually do just eat cookies. I'm an Oreo guy.
But
All right.
you guys prep
You
for a
know
long
something
rest.
wrong with you.
You guys can
We're talking
plan
about
and
it, yeah.
talk about what spells you might need for the next day, how that might work, what might be able to fly, and then
Do
also
we want
talk any tactics or any information about which I'll discuss before the next day.
Do we want to continue splitting rooms, or do we need to tiny hut? Since we're being hunted potentially.
Tiny hut for sure.
I was thinking that we just needed a tiny hut.
I'm gonna ask you. I
Ow.
took max HP damage. The reduction I was in the spirit form. Do I still have that?
No, that was removed.
Had to ask.
Yep.
I'm used to that lasting much longer, so.
Or, I don't think you have alarm, do you? You said before you hadn't gotten it.
No, that's gonna be on my next to-do list.
Is that a
First. It's a ritual first level. I don't know who all has it.
Check Cedric's.
Cedric doesn't. Otherwise, I would have taken it from him.
Nope.
I don't have it.
Dang, let's
right
scroll
now,
shopping
at
in one
least.
session. I could have got you one.
That's alright.
We could probably go get one now.
It's a little late for that.
Yeah, by the time I'll get back to the tavern, it's nearing midnight.
All
I don't know,
right.
maybe we bunk up.
Let's bulk up.
Sounds good to me. We all end up in one room, and I start ritually
Tiny hut.
casting tiny hut.
Wonderful. Everybody's all squeezed in there, including Cedric. And Ronnie's there as well. We all bunk up. Any watches? Anything y'all want to talk about or do on separate watches? Who's taking with who? If there's nothing to be said, we'll jump straight to the beginning of the new day.
Definitely taking watches, but
Yes.
Brain empty. No thoughts.
Right
pretty
in.
empty.
So you can take 2 watches because
I'm looking at
Sure. Make 2 perception checks.
spells.
Is a natural 20
Ooh.
and a 18.
18.
I be perceiving.
You be perceiving. One thing you notice is Oberon is doing that weird eye twitching thing again where his eyes are closed and he's experiencing something in his dreams. And you're like, oh no, is he going to be out for a whole another day again?
Roddy might be.
I hope not either. This is news to me.
I was going to give you Ronnie's character. It's about a 2-month period. No.
Good spirits all
Who else would do 2 other watches?
I'll do one.
I'll do one as
Roll
well.
perception.
I
19.
think I might swap bless for command because I haven't hardly used bless.
So natural
the entire
19, so
campaign.
quite a bit. 25.
I do also have a bless.
You guys are super on it. You're in a closed room. You have Lehman's tiny hut. And all through the night, you just keep a watch out just in case. Maybe a window gets open, someone comes in, or maybe the door cracks, or maybe there's a strange shuffle next door. You're aware. You're understanding of your surroundings and what the potential dangers might be. But you guys all get a well-deserved rest from crazy 2 days. Feels like the longest day you've ever had. Despite the other one where you almost got killed. That one felt like a nightmare. But for this, you guys are set about to start your day however you'd like.
So we live through the day and then set the checkpoint, or is
No,
it
you're-
already just
You're
automatically?
in the morning after long rest. He will automatically, after long rest, whoever perform long rest with him as a party.
Mm-hmm.
It's all included attached to that soul anchor,
Okay.
the time anchor.
Nice.
So I'm going to rely on you to keep track of timing wise with the sun if you're able to do that.
Okay.
And then we can kind of use that to track where we are. And we need to go through the day very specifically.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever we need to relive it, we'll relive it extremely down to the last second as possible. So,
Cool.
let's go.
All right. 1, 2, 3, sure. 1, 2.
I'm literally like...
Starting to count through. You guys get food?
Yes.
Sure.
Breakfast at the tavern is complimentary.
Might as well.
Already paid for it.
Oh, how this pancake machine is weird.
Yeah. As you slap it, it's not working well. It's like, I'm working as fast as I can.
Or better.
I'll come out of here. I'll beat you silly with a spatula.
Did you try hitting it with a hammer? Usually that works.
Hey, no, you don't get this.
I only have a great axe.
Hey,
Oh, maybe that'll work.
cut it out. Cut it out. I got a permit for this. I'm operating legally.
Someone has to spell magic, right?
And you guys are hearing this little gnome or something that's within that's just making up pancakes and spitting them out in the front.
Open your mouth and let me spit into it.
Wider. To the left.
Take it
Good boy.
Pause.
He likes it.
Too late. Went
You
too
are a
far.
boy, right?
I'm a dragon.
Dragon boy.
Only
Dragon
little,
man.
sipper, only little sipper can treat me like this.
Who's that?
It's this gnome I have bearing a bunch of curses for me.
Yikes.
He's cool, he loves it. He's freaky.
What a guy.
I don't know.
Little simp.
Maybe this is like a distant relative. Is your name Big Sipper?
No. I'm a zipper too.
The great sipper.
Oh.
I said simper.
Oh.
So as you guys are starting to get some grub and food and stuff, the essentially barmaid that's kind of helping prepare and address and help people with drinks and other things like that, kind of announces to the whole dining room, we have a package here for a Mr. Tross. Anybody here for a Mr. Tross?
That's you.
Oh. That would be me.
Wonderful. So I'll hand you a package.
Cool.
It's not. It's not even
As you open
Didn't
this
even
bad
get to
boy up,
cast Death Ward.
there's a note in there.
Ooh, I like notes.
Yeah. You notice the familiar logo of some of y'all's research of a black fist
Yeah.
with a metal dagger of a middle finger. And it's on there, emblazoned in there. And
Cute.
it says, Dear Mr. Dross, I hear you've been going around bespeeching my good name. I challenge you to a duel at noon. Or you're just a coward.
Alright. You all do gamble, like I have a duel fight.
This is so... No. You can be a coward for a day. It's alright. You're going to get the same note tomorrow.
Today, tomorrow.
Wait. Alright! I am a coward. Sure.
Be a coward today and then be not a coward today.
Yeah, you're on something.
That means there's no backup when he does duel them, or you're saying not
It's
duel him at
true.
all?
If you do them today, you go.
Okay, actually, is it better if I fight him today and then ignore him tomorrow?
Right.
I mean, we could ignore him both days.
Yeah, but then I'm really a coward.
So you're going to... if you want... I don't know. You're not a coward because a piece of paper says you're a coward.
I think this falls into the term of foggy ball.
Ball is
I haven't-
live.
Ball
is life.
Ball is life.
Ball
This
is,
is
in
one of the
fact,
first things I
life.
learned from this adventure.
What is ball? What is ball?
Remember, there's a ball we're going to.
So there's these big automaton things fighting,
Uh-huh.
and one of them was a ball. We were gambling on them,
It's true.
and I
so
said,
did
"Ball
I.
is right."
Forgot about that.
That's where it originated.
I
Yeah,
wrote
he
it
lost
down.
he lost to a bundle of
Nice.
sticks.
Yeah.
He did.
Not a very tough ball.
No,
Yeah. Oh,
it was a sentient bundle of sticks, and I was scared.
No balls.
No balls.
Indeed. No matter what we do today, maybe don't die, and I'll cast Get Death Ward on Auberon.
Look, I told you already. I don't plan on dying.
Things always go to plan.
You always go to plan until they don't, and when they don't, bah.
Here's
I'll-
a gift of alacrity for you, just in case.
Thank you.
I'll do my best to be your shadow. Ronnie says.
Thanks, man. If he's tripping, stab him in the throat or something.
Yeah. And if you go down, I'll put you in a bag so we can get you back to life.
Cool.
Did you use Al's name whenever you were whenever you?
Yep.
Okay.
We had 2 of us doing it.
Him and me. So when he sees me fighting, he's gonna be really confused. Oh, because you didn't even look like yourself, though.
I looked like
Alright.
you, right? I went as him, as Al.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because I
yeah.
had that,
Yeah.
had a disguise.
Yeah.
But we don't know if he saw through the disguise because he touched me.
Okay.
Interesting.
Did it say where we're meeting him?
Forgot to point that out, did it?
You look at this, and as you kind of peer a little bit more, it looks like there's some kind of cryptic puzzle that's a part of this. You're looking at several lines that are in the background of the print of this. The text is over top of it, great calligraphy skills, but it's interlined over those streets. As you're looking at this and trying to make make an investigation check.
Oh, Jay. That's a really low roll.
Is there a return address? Or...
Alright. Okay, so no return. That's a smart question.
Did we just tell the maid that
That's
we didn't get
11.
the
11. You cannot make right from left, up or down from this.
Hey, Ronnie, take a look at this thing. I shove it in his face. Like I do.
Let me see this thing.
He has the eye of investigation, too, so it'd be a teach.
Hey, take a look at this thing.
All right.
One of us are surely going to figure this thing out.
That's a 2. Here, you look
Should
at
I- That's better. 17.
All right. So as you look at this, you start picking up on like the different streets and other things like that, and in combination with the words and everything, there's an intersection at meet, and there's no intersection on any of the other words. It's just at meet. And as you're kind of looking at that, you're like, okay, well, we know this intersection of all of these roads and maps, but how are you going to? You got to find a map of the city to try to compare this to, and try to figure out what roads are lining up to get to that intersection.
somewhere.
It's not going to
between
be,
there and there.
Yeah.
but there's no other indications with your roll that you can see any other clues beyond that.
We need a map of the
Um,
city.
can we just like write riddle too hard, try again, and just leave it here?
If we,
I'm rolling in tomorrow. Today.
if we, I don't. For the bounty, do we have to be the ones who like physically turn him in?
Take it, what do you have?
We were thinking about
Or, like-
having Cedric do it.
Okay, so I was like, if we like get the police to work with us, like, hey, we're gonna draw him in here, so we can get him.
That's not cool then. He might just leave.
That's true. True. Okay.
I hate the cops.
Can I make an investigation check? Just in this room, I want to see if anybody's looking. We don't have any kind of like description on this guy, do we?
No, but I did say I would be actively looking around for
Yep.
anyone that was the same build as the person that I
Yep.
saw.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll, sir.
What do we roll in here?
Perception.
Perception. Nah, I don't see shit.
21.
As you kind of scan try to match anything that might be close to what had confronted you before, or just someone with a lot of attention on your table. As you scan out all across, some glances across. There's some people of notable size similarities, and scanning around, and you remember talked about a scar across the eye and a very notable mustache. This artist rendition of what he looks like. And kind of keeping that in the back of your head, you see this notable mustache. No scar. But is it really a real mustache? You're questioning his
Can
mustache.
I insight a mustache?
Yeah.
Go rip it
I mean,
off.
I just
So-
fireball him.
If you want to go up to him, you just say, "I must ask you a question."
I mean, for the memes, why not? I'll walk up to him and say, I mustache you a question. Insight.
What's your roll?
I'm checking my modifier because I think it's high. 21.
21. It is a real mustache. From afar, it looked like it was penciled on or something.
Pivot. What kind of oil do you use? It's like very fluffy.
It's actually like a flax seed.
Flax.
Yeah, my mom really gave me a lot of tips.
Do you
Her
think
mustache
it
is
would
glorious.
work on my mane? Make it more glorious?
I think it would work. Yeah.
This is my path. Thank you, kind stranger.
This is the way.
Oh, where we head is not him.
Incredible.
Fooled him.
I'll call over the concierge person. Hey, could you get us a map of the city?
Of course, sir. Right away.
Thanks, man.
That's just. Wait, is it?
I'm genderblind. It's my curse to bear.
There we are.
Thank you. I'll give you gold pieces.
Oh, thank you.
There you
Most
go.
gracious, sir.
That's all.
There.
Slowly backs away about 15 feet, full attention on if you need anything.
Should we do like that?
Oh my god.
Oh wait, watch this. I'm gonna stand up and go walk behind him. Now wave at me.
Just like that.
I'll come back.
You like the video? Nice watermelons. Oh, my friend, he has watermelons.
Anyways.
This footage fell off.
Thank you, Tishan. I've always wanted to do that.
That's a new enemy made.
Yo,
Can we tabletop him?
BBG.
gosh.
Compare note to map. Can I find intersection?
Make investigation check with advantage.
Oh boy.
It's gonna be noon and we're just like, we're never gonna be able to figure it out.
It actually took us till noon to figure out where the hell we were supposed to go. Sorry, I'm late. It's your fault, though.
19.
Yeah, no, actually, you actually get it pretty well lined up, and there's names of the streets, and it is at the end of luck and fortune.
Wonderful. Apparently this Black Fist thinks that he's quite funny. The place that he seems to want to duel you is at the corner of luck and fortune.
Ronnie, is that like notoriously like an evil place from your time on the streets? I gotta ask.
I'm not even aware of that place. I mean,
Me
it's
either,
like a
man.
completely different city. I mean,
Why did
I
you,
didn't really.
It has been 200
You
years.
still have augury?
why did you just give Michael Scott talking to Daryl? That it was just that.
It's so glorious.
I was thinking
But
about
I was in
swapping
a
in
gang.
his I was thinking about swapping
Tickle
in
fights.
his
Fluffy fingers.
too real. Oh my gosh. So, did we rule out trying to capture him for the bounty, or is that like too difficult based on
I
our
mean, we
research?
have a good opportunity here.
That was our whole
win.
thing, was to bait.
Okay, so that's the goal.
Yeah.
So
One
do
of the
we-
goals.
yeah.
One of the possible goals.
Right. So we could take. I know this kind of goes away from gambling, but use the save for him to duel him and us try to capture him.
We could always go at night. I mean, it's a casino.
That's true.
Yeah.
If it doesn't go well,
True.
yeah.
But if we capture him, yeah, we're golden. Like, we have
Exactly.
plenty of money.
And then that way, if things go bad, we can.
Yeah, we got like a
Go back.
50-50 shot, so either we win or we don't.
Money or no money? That is the question. I'm choosing money.
Yeah.
2 million at one time sounds better than trying to gamble. And then get to the high roller straight.
Yeah.
And then
Well, I mean, look. Think about it here, right? You take $1 million, you pay for 5 years of college, and then we gamble the rest of it. All of it.
No.
It's not a bad idea. The amount of money. If we take $2 million and we get that big of a, well, can we even get a payout that big?
we could
Yeah.
invest it in the roulette table, and the returns be
Imagine
insane.
the 35
Buy the
on that.
casino.
House always wins.
Imagine the
Does that count as a
35.
house?
The 30.
Destiny.
Chances of beating the house are shippy. Don't shake your head at my joke. It was funny.
God damn
What?
it.
If we're going to try and set up an ambush on Blackfist, we're going to need to be very careful about not being seen prior to the duel,
I can be seen though.
as a group at least.
Right.
Me being seen doesn't really matter.
I think we
Correct.
just walk up.
Let the tumbleweed.
Because he's definitely going to fight all of us outright.
Well, my thing. This guy seems cocky, and if I feel like he would be expecting an ambush here. So if we don't give him an ambush, I don't know. Try to switch the script on him a little bit.
I don't have any issue with just walking up and challenging him to a fight. I just don't want to show up and then have him never show because we showed up as a full group and he's looking for a one-on-one duel.
I think that there's something else that we could do here.
I miss the Iron Bands.
I was literally thinking about that earlier. I'm like, man, I wish we had Iron Bands.
I was thinking polymorph because we have reduction to saves, and I can polymorph, so that would be super easy. Snail.
Well, here's my thing. My line of thinking. It's a little bit different, so feel free to shoot it down. But if this guy has been,
Absolutely not.
this guy has apparently been bored or going out of his mind. Something is going on where he is trying to get as close to being caught as possible and then not getting caught. So he's bored. He's just trying to, I guess, live in the moment. Is there something that we can do to join forces with this guy and make it more profitable in the long run rather than just getting the 2 million up front? I mean, I feel like there's more that we can do here.
What if we cook up a plan for him to turn himself in, get the money, and then we break him out?
Right. That's kind of...
Yeah. The issue is I don't think working with him would be an option because he is kind of working with my mortal enemy.
And he might not, because he has his
is?
reputation to
Shot
consider,
across the iron.
and he's supposed to be he's supposed to be getting him. So
missed that
his
part.
reputation might be
Yeah.
important.
Okay.
Interesting.
We also don't know what Shellcross is giving him in return for whatever work he's doing.
Hmm.
We may not be able to match that in his eyes.
Right.
Or we could challenge him to a duel on our terms. Not just a one-on-one fight. That's boring.
There wasn't a return to sender on that. I know.
No, I asked.
Have we all been seen like with him? I guess.
At some point or another, I'm sure.
Okay.
If he's watching us,
True.
Yeah.
he knows where we are or we're
Yeah.
staying. I'm just
Well-
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't know who I was until we announced everything. So probably won't.
yesterday.
Yeah, so probably don't. Oh, we did go to the casino together. So he did trail us there.
Okay.
He probably saw all of us. That's fine. I mean, I'll fight him. We'll see what happens.
I'm just trying to think logistically, like setting it up. If it was just a one-on-one, like doing like pass without a trace or something, the rest of us try to like not be seen at first.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I like
I
that.
mean, Ronnie's fine. I'm fine.
Right.
And then how to disguise for one of you, and then that leaves 2.
Do we know if he's a spellcaster or?
We were pretty clearly told he's not a spellcaster. He is a fighter or shadow. Well, not a spellcaster.
Okay.
But he's a good sharpshooter, and he uses like tri-tip dagger to pierce people's skin and kill them.
Okay.
Supposedly doused in something that prevents healing.
So I could just like get up on a roof or something, you know? Be
Yeah,
running
because you
away.
can fly. So we only have one person that can't actually physically change their appearance. One of you 2.
But you can just pull in wild shape.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I can just spider up somewhere and chill.
You have visibility.
Also, potentially Cedric.
Cedric's staying home for this.
Yeah, I don't think we should bring the kid to a murder fest.
Again,
It'd be fun. I'm not opposed to it, but him
Alright.
being alive does kind of matter to you.
He's a liability at this point.
Sorry,
True.
Because we have this, if we do like fully kill him, we have the stuff to like bring him back to like
Yeah.
1 hit point.
Yeah.
And we can turn him in.
Or the fireworks.
Yeah.
Assuming he doesn't have any little pesky other bodies.
no. Zach was saying it wasn't that simple
Okay.
because he might have a clone. We can't assume that.
So
that's
one
going
of the
to work.
reasons why the
Okay.
reward in that which I found out is why it needs to be alive is should he simply be killed, he could have his body and consciousness transferred to a clone, and he could still be at large afterwards. There's this whole like insurance
So we can't kill him
system
at all.
for trying to have protected individuals
Okay.
Hence
keep
polymorph.
living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but capturing alive ensures that because that clone's useless until they die. So, and then it gets transferred over. So,
Mm-hmm.
What is the
so that's what they are believing, that if you were to kill him, he would still be at large.
what's the spell suggestion or whatever? Do we have that?
I don't have it anymore.
I have my rod of rulership still, but it's
Oh,
pretty low.
shit.
It's a really low DC though.
It's like 15?
Yeah, it's really low.
I wonder if polymorph is a con save. Do you know?
Then,
Polymorph is a wisdom save.
That might be decent against fighter.
then.
And you have intelligence saves that we can use.
I
But he
mean-
might be smart if he's.
If I got 1v1 him, my plan was to cast Compelled Duel, so he has to attack me.
It's not bad.
Honestly, I think I just stay close to you because that's where I would need to be anyway for all of my support things. So
To add, I also do have the capability to grapple and restrain him. It's a lower save. It's like a 14, but it's a guaranteed lockdown for a
Right.
turn.
Okay.
The other issue is once we capture him, making sure he doesn't kill himself to escape,
Right.
We're just talking
assuming
ants.
he has a clone.
Hence,
polymorph would be a good idea.
He's trained at holding his breath till he dies. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
He's a toddler.
Oh, good. Then I can turn into
Yeah.
a frog and swallow him.
And then,
Yeah, works for the vortex, deal him. It's fine. What's another good idea?
true.
What if we brought a jail cell with us and we just vortex warped him into the jail cell?
What time is it?
You don't know. Y'all are having breakfast and talking.
Time doesn't exist here.
I look out the window at the sun. Eyes! I can't tell time.
Everybody make a perception check.
Not 20.
There you go.
17.
Also nat 20.
I'll need that luck. I'll need that luck later, not now.
So here's time, finicky thing. It's very hard to know time for reference, when you should leave to be able to keep the events the same. So you're more looking for a significant event that would trigger that time happening. something else that's outside of your influence. And for both of you, you hear clear as day, basically a cart slams into a booth outside. A bunch of things come crashing down. There's yelling and commotion, all that stuff. It's like, oh, this is a clear indicator of a time that we could refer back to. And no, okay, now we leave the tavern. But as far as time goes, maybe it's 9 in the morning, maybe it's 10.
Did you hear something about Vortex Warp? What if
Yeah.
we brought a container with us and tried to Vortex Warp into it?
So Vortex Warp is a con save. It'd be easier to do a polymorph than it would be to do a Vortex Warp. Well, with that cart noise, I suppose we should get up and go.
Sounds good to me.
So Ronnie will be in the shadows, me and Albron will walk up unsneakily, and then you three sneak.
Yeah. Renee, do you have spare the dying?
I do.
If I do almost accidentally kill him, that might not be a bad thing to use.
Yes.
Non-lethal damage should also be applied if we feel like he's low. Just keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kind of hard to do non-lethal with a great axe, though.
Just use the flat side.
I could.
Your mom is so fast.
Emotional damage.
Wonderful. I'll keep that in mind.
Do you still have vicious mockery? Make his brain explode.
Heck yeah. Alright, well, let's go to the meeting place, I suppose.
What is a common street animal here? Is a cat a common street animal in the city of Zenith in this time period?
A cat? Yeah.
Okay.
So, off you guys go, headed towards this street as best you can. Trying to arrive a little bit somewhat earlier, scope out the location and such. As you guys are approaching this and giving directions from Verlaine's navigation of the map, what's y'all's approach to the situation?
Check for sure to see if anybody's been tailing us.
Yeah.
Should we try to sneak?
Make another perception check.
I'm gonna veer off into a doorway where I can't be seen, turn into a cat, and then go up to roofs
Okay.
and travel along the road with them.
Got it.
I would actually tell Ronnie to stay in the tavern, or not out, stay outside the tavern, let us leave, and then if anybody starts following us.
I'm going to link with you and you.
Cool.
So you can communicate with me across
Yeah.
crazy distance.
Cool.
And I'll be a further ghost for y'all.
Sounds good.
So Ronnie's pitches back, and he's going to trail y'all from very far, see if there's anybody else intent on following y'all from the tavern in the direction. He sends you some advice of take a useless 3 random turns or something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I want to stop by the scroll store I went to previously real quick, and I'm going to buy a scroll slow.
Okay. They look at their prices, and that's going to be 700 gold.
700 gold. You did for 300 gold the other day. All right.
I guess I should check my prices.
When I bought the scrolls the other day, they were 300 each.
We can honor that.
Here's a weird question. When he came up and touched me, did he have a particular smell?
That's a great question. Make a history check.
Smell like roses.
You smell good.
What cologne he using?
You smell good enough to eat breakfast.
I feel like this guy smells like Axe.
Yeah, he
Body
seems
spray.
like an
It's
axe
the
guy.
evil that really sits.
No, it's more of a dagger. It's more of a dagger.
Dirty 20.
30, 20. All right.
He's
You're
pull that up.
peeking through what might have been there. Oh, very clean.
Sandalwood.
Very together. Very cutesy.
If I smelt it again as a cat with sense and smell, would I be able to
Yeah,
recognize
yeah.
that?
You
Do I
imagine
think-
you'd have to be pretty close to recognize it. It wasn't strong.
Maybe why.
Inexcusable evil.
I'll be casting Great Alacrity on myself.
Okay.
So we got both of us.
Yeah.
Oh.
As you guys push forward, and y'all are going this, I never heard y'all's perception checks about trailing. Somebody trailing.
11.
I got Ronnie's.
I'm
for-
sorry.
Oh, no,
16.
Well, here.
11.
Screw it.
29.
Hey, 29. Heyo. So, anybody else want to try
I
to
feel like
top
if
that?
I'm navigating, I probably would not be
I got
very
That's
smart
one,
to try
two.
to watch.
2?
26.
Oh my god.
Heyo. So both of you guys, being very sharp about looking about, you have a great perspective and vantage point, and overlooking the streets and such. It's not like y'all are the only ones on the streets. There's plenty of other people out and about, moving at this time and hour. Carts going by, horses, ox, other things. It's moving. This is a bustling area. And y'all are headed towards these streets, and it's pretty close to one of the squares. It's not too far off. And you imagine you probably got another 15, 20-minute walk to get there. You've intentionally taken a few different turns. And in the process, you're watching for people to follow that path. A very intentional, not linear path somewhere. And you spot out someone. This person seems to be having a rather brown, tattered cloak, hoods down, long hair, no mustache, and
Scar?
is no scar, and is just kind of hobbling a little bit of a limp in his step.
Can I tell if it's a real limp?
Make an insight check.
Oh, we can make it a real limp.
But he's not a real limp.
19.
19. It seems to be from an injury of some sort that was sustained, and he seems to be, favoring one leg over the other, and definitely it's uniform. It's not.
Well, I'll clock him to Ronnie at least.
Ronnie goes, let's see what he has in his pockets.
What has he got in his pockets?
Rob this guy, he deserves it.
For being a cripple.
Yeah.
Seems like a homeless person. Just nothing.
Roger.
Another
Might
new
be-
name for me.
Might be hired by Blackfist either as a distraction or to watch us. So that he doesn't have to watch
He does
himself.
limp. Speed up.
Yeah, I'll cast launch better real quick.
Boy!
He just starts screaming for rain soon.
Got taste. He's zooming.
I feel young again.
It trips. Oh my leg! It wasn't good. It broke it so fast.
Arrow to the knee will get you every time.
Used to be an adventure. So you guys clock this guy and trail him. Seems
We
to
can't
be
clock him.
a lackey. I know. And y'all push towards the destination. Y'all are getting ever closer. You're probably within 2 blocks of the destination. It's not quite high noon. You got a little bit of time. Maybe roughly an hour.
Just enough time for Pass Without Trace.
I can.
Is this homeless dude still following us?
Seems so.
Can I get downwind of him?
Sure.
Can I smell him?
Make a perception check.
It smells like shit.
Sure.
Smells like a homeless man.
29.
You're getting a good sniff, and he's like, "Oh, you're kidding, boy? You lost?" And he starts smelling. It's putrid. It's very putrid.
I'll give him a mean meal.
You might be having a little hairball.
I go, yeah! And then run.
No, it's okay, little man. It's okay.
If he touches me, I'm scratching him.
It just looks. Doesn't get
Okay.
too close.
Fair enough. I'll go back to my vantage point. Wherever I need to be. Looks good place to be.
And he looks up and he scans quickly. Continue. He's definitely trailing you guys.
What do y'all want to do about this?
I almost got distracted by a cat.
Hey, Ronnie. Kill him.
Aye, boss.
He crit on this homeless man.
The worst part is, I was about to walk up to him and just cast Lesser Restoration. It's the worst part.
No.
Shuffles them off.
Well,
You see just a barrel open up. And you see what was like out from under the cloak. One foot slides, and you're like, and he slides it back on there.
Mission accomplished.
You're so efficient.
Target acquired.
Target's my own.
Target taken out.
Ronnie just hitmaned this homeless guy.
literally.
Useless people in Zenith.
Ronnie started playing land.
I'm gonna
Gotta
cast-
purify the breeding pool.
That was Cedric's father.
And it's better than
Yeah.
putting him into better than taking him to the void.
I'm gonna
We need people to
pass
contribute.
without Trace
Yeah.
now.
Wheels
After he
down.
takes care of that.
Okay. All right.
Pass without Trace on the
Just
group.
murderize this poor homeless guy.
He was trailing us. He's not. He's not innocent. Don't know what he was doing, but
He's definitely poor.
poor people
That's worse
suck.
than death. I'm sorry.
That's what we have to apply. Yeah,
That's what we've learned.
yeah.
You poor? Come
I'm,
here. I shall
I'm sorry, Ronnie. I took away your free will and let you kill this person.
He
Don't hate
deserved-
me.
He deserved it.
Just another check off the list. It's fine.
You guys are using him as a weapon.
He's the sacrifice one. It's fine.
I will pay the sins for my party.
We'll pay the Zins for our party. Yes!
Have you been to our Zen
I'm
garden?
holding you to that.
Cool. So yeah, pass without Trace.
Yeah, you guys got that? Y'all all hit stealth checks?
We're not stealthing.
We're balling.
Yep.
I still
got
do
advantage
with
anyway.
disadvantage. That's bad. It's actually not that awful. Because pass without trace is huge. 18.
There you go.
I got a 1. So 21 total.
Instant fail. Cool.
Oh,
So,
God, but I
That's
got a
rough,
31.
buddy.
I know, right?
love that. All right, so
If she starts making too much noise, can I just pick her up?
Wait, she failed her stealth check. Ronnie, get her.
Get it right.
target acquired.
Dude,
So
what's part of that homeless guy? There's like no sign of death because it was Psychic Blade.
yeah, nothing. They're just gone.
Dude
He's the
died,
best assassin.
died via headache.
Yeah, nosebleed, honestly.
Heart attack.
No.
Just like in those animes.
I mean, he couldn't afford healthcare, so who knows?
This is
That's what we should do, is start Big Pharma.
this is the house, all right, and there are buildings on either side, and the intersection that comes through here splits together, and sure, that works well. Yeah, that works. Standing out in the middle, away from everyone else, just in the middle of this intersection, just a cloaked individual with a crossbow, quiver at the side, seems very relaxed.
Can I cast augury? Is doing this a good idea?
Takes a minute to cast it.
It
So
does.
you kind of pull off the street. Hey guys, wait.
Which roof am I on?
Well, how specific?
Is trying to kidnap or capture Black Fist right now a good idea?
He's good or bad?
Good or bad?
Wheel and woe.
Okay.
Both.
Where am I from perspective of the roof?
I was thinking
down?
right side buildings.
On the bottom? God.
Yeah.
Will you hand me a cat?
Oh yeah, of course. There you
You
go.
can't be a cat.
Quite a
There's
cute.
good and bad, you guys.
You can move me next to you.
Or a rat or something
Just so you
small.
know.
Oh, there's the cat. I looked right over it.
Oh shit! Alright.
I love that video.
So good.
I adore that video so much.
Same.
How high am I about?
Probably
Too
only
high.
about 25 feet up.
Should I just bear cannonball him?
That's where he has to stay for.
Okay.
I mean, it worked really well last time.
A lot of levels ago, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
So y'all two are both approaching,
Mhm.
and the rest of everybody else is kind of staying tucked away.
Yeah.
So we're trying to do polymorph, right?
And where do y'all want
That's
Ronnie?
the plan?
He's invisible.
I think we're seeing how it goes.
Okay.
Because our
How about
plans are
Cedric?
usually loose.
Cedric's in the back in the.
Okay.
We did not bring him with
We
us.
did not bring him with us here. We're just gonna have Ronnie go like literally right next to him.
I will be.
Just Ronnie, come
So
over.
he's
behind
going
him.
to
like back
make a
behind.
nice stealth check here with his pass without trace.
Can I?
Does it matter if he's far away from you?
It does.
Oh, never mind. He doesn't get the
It
bonus.
matters
But
if
he,
he's
couldn't-
casted, I
but it
thought.
doesn't really matter because it's
Yeah.
He has like a plus 20 base.
no, he's nuts.
Yeah.
So you guys feel he's adequately stealth.
Can I, out of combat, hold an action, or is that only in combat? Or can I prepare to react to something?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to prepare to, if he goes to shoot, to shift out and cast polymorph.
Sounds great. So as you guys are approaching Lone here, the creature across the way. Behold, if it isn't Mr. Tross.
Yeah, hi.
Oh,
The blue one.
the blue one. I didn't expect a dragonborn. Noble of you to take a duel and not be a coward. I'm afraid there's a large bounty on your head, and I must extinguish it.
I'm curious, how much was it?
I think she put it at about 50,000.
That is not
Wow,
bad.
beautiful.
Disrespect.
We're 30. 50.
You feel like Drake
I'm
is
offended.
disrespect.
Are you a formidable foe?
Burn.
Yeah. We'll see.
Oh, well, show me.
We start right now?
After you, sir.
I'm waiting for the tumbleweed.
Oh,
Somebody passive perceptions.
24.
Not enough to matter.
22.
14.
13.
Oh, it's 21.
Sweet.
16.
Sweet.
You have a feet. Shut up.
What do you do?
Cast slow on.
Oh, you're gonna cast slow?
Yep.
So, it's a scroll?
Yep.
So you pull out a scroll. How does this look?
It's like haste in reverse. Oh my god.
Oh no, skip that line. That's just the disclaimer.
That's the notes section! As you pull out this scroll and you go to cast it, and he's over your shoulder giving you just little tips. It is as you're about to start uttering the cantation to attack him, you feel a sharp pain in your side.
Can I reaction shield?
It won't matter.
Okay.
As revealing themselves from invisibility, right there beside you, with a dagger in his side, straight to him. This is nuts. You see a creature there that is maybe like a werekin. It is not a werewolf, but it has a wicked dagger in between its fist and shoved into your ribs. You feel the pain spike immediately.
She's the one of secrets. She's a trap.
Perfect music for this. Make a con save.
Probably a fail. I rolled really low.
You can. I'm gonna use my reactions to the. You can reroll it.
Cool. 18.
That is a fail.
Jesus. Oh, am I getting hit with purple worm poison?
Probably.
You can't know that. That's out of character. But yes. coming in today.
Let me tally this all up.
Wait. Hey, Zach?
Yeah?
Could I use my... Interesting. I'm wondering.
Shoot, I'm calculating.
Well, my channel divinity, I can use this as a reaction to give myself or an ally an advantage on the save.
Yeah, you can give that a shot.
Okay. Does this poison have any half effect?
Let me double check.
Because let me look at my channel divinity real quick. Such fire music for this, I love it.
And honestly, I
Feels like new
should have
Vegas.
changed it already.
No, it's awesome. This goes so hard.
Yeah, it has a half effect.
Okay. So I'll do that. That is a 21 on the save now.
That is a succeed.
It does nothing.
So, does nothing.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's if the effect allows the creature to only take half damage on a successful save, the creature instead takes no damage on a successful save and only half as much on a failed one.
We love that. So, instead of 182 damage,
That would insta-kill me.
you
It
take
actually wouldn't because Death
120.
Lord, but
You take 120.
Okay, you still one-shot me, but I get back up with Death Lord.
Right. Second attack.
I was preparing to do something.
Oh,
but
yeah,
at this
actually.
point,
So,
when
Yeah?
he appears, you get a chance to
You
do
talked
something.
about that guy, right? You're interested in him.
I mean, I'm overlooking, but I'm
It's
not.
so fast, so quick. How about just roll a
Is he
dexterity
moving at
check?
all? Like the
No,
guy.
That guy,
no,
no. That guy's not moving.
Does he have a scar?
No.
If he doesn't have the scar and mustache, I'm not gonna do anything to him.
And you're talking about that guy over there with the crossbow.
Yeah.
He's got nothing. That is a 26 to hit,
that will hit.
and it's more than 80 damage.
I am completely dead.
There's just no way it's not. So, and as you drop to the ground, he looks very quickly. Everything happened in an instant and a blur. It was pleasure doing business.
Unfortunately for you, we'll be seeing you again.
Wonderful.
This never happened. And I'll activate my thing.
Okay. So as you do this and you reset the day, you got whisked away from here. Right back to the tavern.
Well, now we know his move.
we do.
As you guys are all waking up and
How'd that feel?
You know what's
Oh,
gonna
shit.
get what's annoying about this is we do have to eat again.
Yeah.
We do.
You know?
Man,
It's kind of annoying, isn't it?
I know.
so you guys just woke up. You're talking a little bit. What do you want to do?
Alright,
I go eat
now we'll go eat.
at the same
You
time.
guys head downstairs, and what do you do?
Order the same thing.
Yeah, same meal, same everything.
Same amount of chews.
Go smack
They call
the.
Mr. Tross, I will not answer.
Yeah, go hit the machine.
Hey.
Cracker pancake. Pretty please.
Yeah, of course. Blueberry or chocolate chip?
Blueberry. I can't eat chocolate chips. I'll die.
Okay. Then you hear shortly a barmaid call out. Is there? There was a package left for a Mr. Tross. Is there a Mr. Tross here?
Don't answer.
Never heard that name before. It's weird.
All right. You guys start discussing. What are you doing?
Alright. She invisibility scrolls.
I have protection from poison.
Oh, yeah.
I also just have see invisibility as an always prepared spell.
Oh, that's good. I don't know.
With y'all's previous experience of the room and everything, you pick out the homeless guy in the corner. Rowdy, like just raggedy, eating a little bit of stuff. Looks like a chocolate chip.
Go give him an aneurysm.
I walk up
Right
to him.
now?
No one's gonna know.
That feels bad. He hasn't even done anything. We're not even going out there. We didn't accept the gift.
He's technically already dead, or was.
No.
He's poor. You buy. You're doing him a favor.
He hadn't done anything yet.
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah, I'm sure he's
Oh,
so
look at
into
this
it.
old man. Her leg looks bad. You ever go see a doctor about that thing?
Hi. Never been to a doctor.
I can tell. Here, I'll let me help you out, buddy.
Why are you helping me?
I touch his leg slightly. Less restoration on his leg.
Okay. It moves? Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna do it shorts. That's what I do. And then as I'll walk away and I'll start snapping, casting prestidigitation on his clothes. Cleaning him up.
But he's still poor.
He's still poor, but he's not a cripple now, so that helps.
I hate magic and love it at the same time.
Okay, Ronnie, not break his leg.
Target acquired.
What a power play.
What?
Just throw the great axe at him.
Ooh.
From left field.
So, what's the vibe? What are we doing?
I mean, we definitely need to go fight still. Even if we don't have to know, it'd be funny to show, but anyway.
I just don't want you to die.
Yeah, I don't really want to die either, so that's why I say we better prepare ourselves this time. See visibility, definitely one thing. If we do that, Boot can probably polymorph a person right as they appear.
Did you add the money back for your scroll that you didn't buy?
Oh, that's right.
Nice.
Buy a scroll of mirror images instead.
That's a good one. That's really solid, yeah. Blink, maybe?
Blink would be good.
Place insane spell, love that.
Should I go ahead and do protection from poison, or should we worry about it?
How long does it last? Yeah, an hour, right? Or
I would assume.
we can wait a
No,
little
I
while.
feel like it's an 8-hour spell, but
Could be.
maybe I'm tweaking.
Oh, that's not the legacy. It's 1 hour.
Okay.
It's has advantage on saving throws against poison and has resistance to poison damage.
Does somebody have heat metal?
I can take that.
That would on the dagger.
Can do that.
That'd be pretty good too.
You have Lesser Resto and you have Lesser Resto, right? I can get rid of that. Okay.
Hype is the staff of healing. Such good magic item.
So I'll take that and then I'll take the poison as well. You have Moonbeam, right? And that reveals invisible creatures as well, I think.
Fairy Fire definitely does.
Yeah.
And you know exactly where he's gonna pop out at.
It engulfs
Oh, it's for shape changers. It's not for invisibility.
If it fails, yeah, it's not invisibility.
And this time we don't have to do any really talking. We can just kind of chat and then have Ronnie stab him first.
Yeah.
Pull a reverse
True.
tactic. And then Fairy Fire the area where the other guy would appear. Mirror image yourself.
True.
It wasn't as helpful as I was hoping it would have been last time, but it did help in some capacity. So we're going to Death Ward you again.
Yeah. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
And advantage and gift. Yeah, so same
Yes.
thing.
I'll wait till we're within an hour and then I'll give protection.
Okay.
Then I'll go snag a see invisibility scroll and mirror image.
Alright, you just leave now?
No,
No.
Waiting
with
for the
all
cart
that.
crash.
Yeah, we're wait for the car crash again.
You guys are talking and planning this all out. See the concierge, the nice guy, head outside and go, "Hey, you need to move that. That's in the bad place."
You didn't take the gift, and so time is not flowing the same.
Oh.
You didn't ask for a map. You didn't play a prank on him. You didn't give him gold. And you can tell it's playing out different.
Trippy.
That's just tricky.
So you're not sure about what time that hits. But also you're not playing the same events.
It's just like a good test run for things to see how they change. That's already pretty evident.
How real is the butterfly effect?
And this is the last time you'll do this day.
It's a lot of butterflies. I don't know.
I'm taking my water back.
So, the decisions you make today, there's no do-over. So far, you haven't accepted the gift. You've healed the homeless guy.
Do we think he'll still show up at the place if we didn't accept the gift?
Don't know. But now we know what he looks like, both of them.
True.
If that was
Do you have
him.
locate creature?
I don't think so.
I might have that. I don't know if that's a druid spell. It makes sense if it
By the
was.
time we were eating breakfast, it was about 9 o'clock, so it's probably still around
I
that.
have locate object. We saw the 9.
Yeah, y'all
Oh,
just
yeah.
touch into it.
I do have locate creature, but it's 4th level.
You said it was a
It's
were
not-
creature? Would that be an animal?
Some type of were kinfolk cursed.
Would that be a beast? Like, would I know if locate animals
It's a
and
creature.
plants would work on that?
It's a creature.
So no.
So, but I have locate objects, and that is. It's only 30 feet.
The dagger was very.
Locate object is
Oh,
1,000
no.
feet.
1,000 feet.
The dagger was very unique.
So we could just get close and we could try to locate object. Combined with mental connection, pointing it out, you have see invisibility. So I'll prepare that too.
Some kind of like magic dagger that we like recognize the like magic or something.
No, it wasn't a Yeti cooler. No.
Definitely magical, had to be.
Yeah.
Something.
To do something crazy like that, to kill Oberon, who is pretty tanky now. In
Yeah.
6
With,
seconds.
Trying to piece together any of the information from the dagger lead us to what the creature is. People.
Well, I know that.
We need to locate.
And all I know is Fairy Fire will basically make him not invisible anymore. And if we just have him in conversation, even if you just talk to him, we know that he's going to be ready to pounce no matter what. So you just Fairy Fire first. Then he's not visible anymore. He will no longer have advantage against you if you have mirror images up as well going into it.
See invisibility only self.
See invisibility is
so.
weird because you can see where they are, but they still have advantage against you, and you still have disadvantage against them because they still are invisible, even though you can see where they are.
But if you could cast that on Ronnie and he's invisible, he can get close. Like right up behind the person. And then I can tell him like roughly where they are with a locate object. And he can literally probably try to assassinate him. It would cancel, the disadvantage would cancel if he's invisible.
We wouldn't have advantage because he would say he wouldn't have. Well, if he's within 5 feet of us, he does need to.
Or Fairy Fire as well, just gets rid of all of that.
True.
Do we have time to cast? You're saying somehow cast it before?
Yeah, if she can cast it before,
Yeah, if we hide like we did last time.
yeah, then he won't know. There won't be a trigger, because his trigger was whenever he pulled out the scroll. That was the trigger of him to stab. But if there's no trigger, and she casts it, then he won't know to trigger anything.
So
If they're even there.
I'll locate object, stay with her, so that I can communicate, so that she knows where to cast Fairy Fire, so that it's accurate enough, because I can locate the object directly within 30 feet.
So I'll link with you and you, or you can communicate.
Well, I'll just stay with like Spider on her shoulder,
Ah, I see.
Mhm.
and then so that I can mentally tell her where to cast Fairy Fire, be close this time, and then Ronnie has all the damage, and then we still have polymorph if we need it. We still have all our resources if we need them, but I think locate objects is constant, but it won't matter at that point, so we should be fine.
Alright.
You guys tell me when and how you're running it.
Gonna walk outside and see where a cart would be. Obviously the cart moved. I want to see like what third party object could have caused the commotion if a cart was currently there.
Yeah.
You know.
So it looks the way it's kind of akin to the street.
Yeah.
It's just blocking too much. So
Okay,
essentially,
it could have happened to anything.
yeah. So like anything that was coming by could have sideswiped it. You know, it's just like essentially someone misparked.
Okay.
You know, and it's sticking out into the street too far, and they're like, "You dummy, parallel park it." You know,
Gotcha.
there's no room. Nobody can get by.
Can we try to estimate the same time that?
Yeah. Everybody, just make a perception check on the events. We're trying to guess about the same time and burn about the same. And you,
I don't know
like,
what it was.
you pick up on details
32.
that happened regardless of those events, in all the little things leading up to it. And you're like, and you start to hear the wheels going by in the alleyway. You're like, oh, that's it. That's the one that would have crashed. And you pick it out, no problem. Like, hey, now it's time.
I'm on it today.
Yeah.
Not 2032.
Yeah. Love it.
Holy crap.
You guys push forward on the same events of last time, pushing the same paths, taking the same trips, taking the same tactic of up in the air, pass without trace, all this stuff until you're getting closer. One thing you know that's very glaringly different is no one's trailing you.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I would do it differently this time because I would not be
Okay.
a cat. I would want to be.
The spider.
So when we get like 20 minutes from the location, protection from poison,
Okay.
and then spider shoulder.
Okay. And y'all split a little bit off your somewhat path, and you go get a scroll or scrolls.
Mirror image. What was the other one?
Just that one. That's all you'll need.
Okay.
You mentioned blink.
I'll buy a blink one just in case too. So
Okay, blink is
third level spell.
third.
And then
So
first
we'll do
level.
the same as slow for the blink, and then
300.
we'll do 100 for the other.
Before we split, just in case, I'll give you advantage on your next initiative roll.
Thank you.
Obviously, gave you good double alacrity already, and myself.
You guys move up to the same alleyway, closest to the same time as you did before, which was before noon. It was early. You come to it, and there's nobody waiting there for you.
I would have, before I transformed, done locate object as well for the dagger, which would give me the
Yeah.
direction.
So as you get somewhat within 1,000 feet, you cast for this dagger. Nothing. Nothing registers.
Okay, I'll relay that. And I'll just hold concentration for now on that.
Well, seems like rabbit did the trick. Threw him off our trail at least.
Yeah.
Well, you guys want to go gamble?
Sure.
Now we're about to square one.
The lesson I've learned here is if we don't announce ourselves, we're harder to track.
Funny how that works.
Do we want to go back to the tavern or try and find the homeless man, see how he was communicating with Blackfist?
If he's still there, yeah, sure, why not?
Y'all been traveling about an hour or so more than what y'all left. So, like, it'll take you a bit to get back, but you're going straight back. And it won't take you but maybe 20 minutes to get straight back.
We don't have to, it's just an option.
Ronnie goes, I didn't see him talk to anybody, like, and split, like, any which way. He left the tavern and then followed you guys. So,
Right.
and they must have communicated with him, right? There must have been some other trigger if he didn't cast something or do something. And I have no theme scan. If he would have done some kind of symbol or something, or drew something in the dirt with his toe, I would have known. I would have seen it.
Maybe he was controlled to follow us?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I can try one thing. I could try to recast locate object for the crossbow
Yeah, you could. Sure.
before we leave. Alright, so I'll untransform and then recast locate object for the nearest that crossbow that I saw.
You cast that out. There's one within 50 feet of where you guys are, just inside the building. That is to your left.
Should I go check?
Yes.
Alright, what store does it look like it is?
It looks like some kind of like storage type facility. Things are put there and stored for longer terms of time.
Are there any boxes on the street?
No.
Okay, I'll just walk in, and when I get within 30 feet, it'll tell me exactly where it is.
Yeah, so as you're moving closer and closer, you see that it's tucked behind the counter and there's a clerk there. It's like, how's it going?
Okay, I'll just leave. He doesn't look like the guy, right?
No.
Yeah, I'll just leave.
There wasn't very unique things about that crossbow. It was very generic.
It says an item you're familiar with. I saw the exact
You didn't
item.
hold it, you didn't touch it, didn't even get close. You're 25 feet up on a building, over 40 feet away.
Yeah, I can see this being familiar with the dagger because it was so like unique.
Very, very unique.
All right.
You specifically got a little intimate with it.
Oh yeah.
You could
yeah.
even describe details of it being 5 feet away. So, like, that's a little bit more. That's
All
very,
in me.
very unique. Imagine
Alright.
there was nothing special about that crossbow.
Can't make that joke. All of it.
Pause.
Well, I feel like trying to get the groundwork for gambling is probably the safest option for today.
Mm.
We're trying to not risk our lives.
Yeah. Let's go gambling, guys.
Oh, dang it.
So, as you guys shift from a somber tone of slightly defeated in what you thought you were about to accomplish, learning a bit from the changed events, and also the strength of this person, a very renowned assassin that can dish out insane amounts of damage, definitely using poison, definitely using a magic dagger. Whatever it was swift and oh so painful. So it has to be a very, very top end poison for it to be hit punching so high. You also gather the thoughts that, like, I'm not sure how really strong this guy is. Is he like a so-called champion level of Zenith? What's the status of this guy in relative to other things? You're hard to wrap your head around. As you guys piece together, this is not good. We still need money. One thing that clicks out in y'all's head, the time frame. There's not much time before the enrollment deadline, tomorrow sometime before sunset. That is on the second day. So, you don't have as much time as what you would prefer to do this.
While we're walking, I want to look for someone who looks like they know about drugs.
Okay. Make a insight or perception or investigation, whatever you deem best for that.
Oh, the insight for that. 11.
There's a rather tattered, brown, wearing cloak, homeless guy. And it's the same guy that was at the tavern. He's a little off the beaten path in the alley.
He doesn't know what I look like. So I'm going to go up to him and pull out the moon crystals. Be like, hey, you know anybody that wants to buy some drugs?
Is that the
Oh yeah, you know what it is.
crystal gray?
The blue stuff.
I know a guy.
How much you think this would run? Hold up the whole bag.
Few thousand?
Okay, thanks, bye. That's not enough.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Hey, come back! Hey!
I'm looking to get like at least like 20, 25.
No! I can find a guy. I can find a guy.
Insight. 19.
A guy seems very, very persuasive. Very, like he almost. This is the time you roll a natural 20. He did, and he's so convincing. I've got connections. I know what to do.
This guy get Brett take us to Blackwood or whatever his name was.
I'm gonna shoot Relaine a message, relay this, my idea of could we obtain, we might need more money at the casino now because we don't have a second chance anymore. We have to get it to the high rollers. So we have 70 grand if we can get 15, 20 extra
What are
grand.
you doing just standing there? You just answer me, man. I can help you.
If we should pursue this.
What's wrong with you? You okay there, bud?
I'm thinking.
Okay. Are you on it?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Is it? Well, yeah. Is it good?
Dude. I woke up in a cage. And the zoo people loved me.
Oh, it's like that one song.
Yeah, I woke up in a zoo.
Is it new Bugatti? Yeah.
Yeah. Lil Jon, everybody knows.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, I'll tell them to follow at a distance, and Ronnie
Yeah, come on.
them, and
Yeah.
I'll go with him
This way, bud.
into the alley. Yeah, sure. Let's go.
It's not far.
When he says follow, I'm casting see invisibility.
Okay. You're scanning and other things like that. Is it's just your friends?
I said at a distance.
Okay. Let's see if it picks up on. How far are you back?
100 feet?
Yeah. So you're decent far away. And they split down a different corner of the alley. You lose sight of them completely. He's like, in here. And there's a small little basement.
Okay, I'm
Ronnie's
going
with you.
Okay.
You don't know per se. Well, I guess he can communicate with you.
Yeah,
He's
I'll
like,
tell him to.
I got your 6.
Yeah. Okay. And he has range, so he can talk to them much further than I can.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll go.
He opens it up, closes it, and Ronnie's communicating. As you come around the corner, there's 2 entrances to a basement. We're in the second one, on the right. And you duck into here. It's a small little basement area, and there seems to be 3 or 4 people down there. And you got a few different little crates and things. So one of them was, who you bringing in here? Hey, now, Goober, you can't be doing that. We talked about this.
They call me Santa Claus, and I'll flick one of them crystals at him.
Look, see what he's got the crystal, right? And how much of that you got?
I got a lot of balls.
Wow. You looking to just move it?
Yeah, I figure, I had my spiritual journey and I should share it with others. Plus, it really makes me
Oh,
itch.
it's charity. I like that. I get behind that.
It's expensive.
That's
charity.
really gracious of you, and your heart's so big. Guys, you hear that? He's such a great guy.
Yeah, I would warn you to.
That's so nice of you.
Not take it as charity.
Ah.
I would hate to have to, kill you.
You're threatening us. There's only one of you here.
Is there?
You come into my place. And he pulls a little lever, and you hear a little come over the back, like, latch to the basement door out of here. And he's like, buddy, you messed up. You didn't come in here and threaten us? Bringing us this?
Do you want it or not? Look, I just want to sell it. Do you want it?
I think things have changed. You're in a predicament. Maybe we give it and let you go?
Maybe you just buy it and my friends don't come down here and pummel you into dust.
I don't buy it for a second. I don't buy it for a second. You ain't got friends. Look at you. Piece of crap.
This is your last chance.
As the lash starts looking closer to that, knock.
The loud, resounding thud. The doors fly open. The whole back brazier of this shatters to pieces. You sit down and
let's
we can bargain. We can bargain. And they're like, backs up against the wall. Hey.
See, the friend price was 15,
Thaumaturgy
but
making each of my steps crazy loud.
Whoa! Okay. What? Let's just talk this out.
let's talk it out. It was 15, but you've made me angry, so now it is 25.
Get your payments. Payment plan.
Yeah, right now, payment 25.
You don't have to kind of cheddar, man. You ain't got that kind of
Seems
cheese.
you've gotten yourself into a predicament.
There's a lot more bucks than there are you.
Just pull my mace off my belt and slowly start swinging it, and it glows brighter and brighter.
Okay.
Are we evil?
They're drug dealers. Wait, yeah, we are.
Yeah, fate makes this my choice.
He's like looking to the rest of his guys. And he reaches down towards his weapon. He's like, boys, there's only one way out of here. He slowly draws it. Give it your best shot.
Are you going to kill yourself?
Don't
or?
want to do this.
I don't have the money.
How much do you have?
It's got 10.
I think that's enough. I only bought it for 5.
That
That was mental. I'll go. Tell you what. I'll give you a discount, and we won't kill you, and we can be friends.
It's like a great idea.
You should give him half.
It was such great charity.
Yeah.
He caught it.
So
Hell duel.
I'll motion for the
He
money.
drops the sword, grabs it, and pulls it over to him. He goes, and they pull out another little thing, and then I think that's enough.
I'll take it out and go. All right. So at the current exchange rate, and I'll dump out half of it and go. All right. Nice doing business with you, friend. I'm sorry. Did you wanna?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Bye bye. Yeah.
Nice.
Soiled himself.
I just got fixed.
And Goober's in the corner, like huddled.
I thought there was honor among thieves.
Apparently not.
I don't think these are thieves. I think they're addicts.
Oh yeah, I guess
They're
we'll.
clearly in a basement.
Yeah. They're making a lot of bad.
And we'll leave, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Leave.
All right, so you leave with half your drugs and 10,000 of
Yeah.
gold.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
You can find another group.
Yeah.
Do a random shakedown.
Resmu needs to talk to you.
So you guys want to try down the shakedown?
I think that would probably be the extent of our luck on that one.
Probably.
Yeah. Let's just take the
Yeah.
10 grand
Yeah.
and
Call it a win.
we quadrupled the money because I paid 5 for all of it. So.
True.
Okay.
Is
Profit.
We've given a lot of that away too. I mean,
Yeah, well, we've only like actually taken like
2
6 or
to-
7.
Yeah, and then also we gave one to the little fey guy. I don't
No,
remember
but we
his name.
reversed that time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's messed up.
He never even got to be enlightened.
Best trip he never had.
Yep.
Yeah.
Trippy.
He's gonna see it in his dreams.
So you guys tally up the funds and push towards going to the casino tonight. No reset in hand.
Nope. We will.
So, as y'all push towards the casino, you can make any plans over a small break before we jump into coming to the stranded casino. So we'll be back in about 10 or 15 minutes or so. Yeah. See y'all in a second. right, guys.
There it is.
Welcome back. Thanks for waiting just a touch.
Hi.
We already kind of jumped in straight into thinking about all the possibilities. You're welcome to continue down that path and proceed at the pace that y'all want to go.
And we checked on payment plans. They don't do that. You have to pay the entire thing up front.
Yeah. Let's just skip the semester, I think, because it's too much of a time crunch.
Oh, you know what's that means? You guys can start working on your armor.
Yeah,
So just do the downtime.
I think so.
That works for me.
Because
I'm
then
happy with
if
that.
we do the downtime, we get them enrolled, get them settled, then we can go back, bring back the money to finish paying for the rest of it, come back, pay the rest.
And we would have time to work on skills and making money at the same time, which we haven't done yet in this campaign at all.
Yeah.
True.
We have
We're not
not
getting any downtime, yeah.
not any at all.
Alright, yeah.
We almost did, and then we went to a time temple.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, no, you almost did, and then
And
You
then
got
you sent
pulled
to
through a
shout
portal.
cross. That's what it was.
that was really the big
That's what started it, yeah.
into Act 1.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It is my fault. I will admit, but I'm a changed man.
Now we only antagonize people while using fake names.
Yes.
There you go. We were learning.
And that dummy blackfish doesn't know who I am. The person is savvy a man or a woman.
Seemed to be hard to tell.
Don't
per
assume.
se.
I'm gentle anyways.
Because of their kind of Lupin-esque form, it was hard to differentiate.
Cool. I'll call him Wolfie next time I see him.
So y'all's decision is for the rest of the day, just head back to the tavern.
Apparently.
Yeah.
All right. You guys head back to the Crystal Crown Tavern, and
I'll find somewhere more permanent to stay.
I was gonna say we probably should try to find a different place to stay. Just
Let's
to
get the clock.
get
do you all head back there? Or do you not?
Should we get a scroll
well,
of alarm
Cedric's
so
still
you can
there,
learn
so
alarm?
we'll pick
You
him
can
up.
even go
Yeah.
pick up.
Yeah.
Seems important.
Yeah.
So as you guys head back, you're gonna pick up a scroll of alarm, trying to learn that.
100 gold, right? It's for the spell?
Yeah.
Okay. You pay for it. I'm not buying this one.
And use the
And
drug
I'm
money.
broke. 19,000 gold.
Did you put down the drug money?
10,000?
Yeah.
We
Doing
robbed
it
those
now.
people.
and
I tried to be fair.
Yeah, true.
And you all come up to this place and back to the tavern, and everybody make a perception check.
Okay.
Gross!
Oh, I rolled a 7.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Nice.
You guys are perceptive.
We're on them today. Seriously.
There is
Yeah.
a particular
20
figure.
total.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. There's a particular figure that matches the description of Goober without the cloak.
Of who?
Goober.
Uber.
The
That guy.
homeless guy that we healed his leg.
Should we
Hey, you.
sneak?
Oh, hey,
How's it really good? Is it good?
much better. And, I smell a lot better, too.
Yeah, you should start bathing yourself, man. It's really good. There's nothing like some hot or cold water running over you.
Yeah,
Here, actually, reach my pack and take a soap. Here you go.
oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, you can probably eat this.
They kicked me out of the group, and I was hoping I could try to help find a connection for you.
To what? Sell the rest of the drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you bring them here this time.
Oh, different people. Yeah. Okay.
And I'll tell you what.
Also,
Whatever the sale is, I will give you 5%.
I was told that someone in your group goes by the name of Mr. Tross, and that there's someone looking for you, and there's a package for them. I don't know who is Mr. Tross.
I don't know, Mr. Tross.
I was told by Blackfist.
Oh yeah, I heard of him. I'm more focused on the drugs right now. Do you want to make some money?
Yes, I'll go find the connection.
Okay, and where is the package? Out of curiosity.
I think it's still with the lady.
Well, if we see a Mr. Tross, we will direct him to the package.
Oh, okay. Is the one up in the room?
Oh.
What, the package?
No, the other one that's in your party.
I don't know anyone whose name Tross.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever met him. Mr.
That's
Ross.
true, because his name is Robert.
I was given some information and a specific job, and I haven't been able to do it. I'm a little worried.
Well, if you had some money in your pocket, you could disappear.
I'll get on it.
Attaboy. I have a lackey.
And off he goes.
Cool.
He's gonna die.
Yep.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Love that no one had to make a deception check there. We just.
I was careful with what I said.
Yeah.
I mean, if passive deception is a thing, I have a really high.
I picked up some skills from our faith, and we don't have to lie. We just redirect.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys head up to the top, grab Cedric,
Yeah.
and head out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we actually ask how much apartments are?
No.
We're just gonna. No.
I would love to go to the human district, just to scope out my future family home, see what's going on there, because it could be a possibility of us getting hired by whoever is the current, there. That could be something.
Can we get
hate that
into the
plan.
human district?
Can we get
have a
into
whole
the?
human.
I'm a human.
We have two
Go
actually.
ahead.
We can go with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just
You
gonna-
brought
They're-
human.
yeah.
Let us
we just
in.
gonna do it.
Yeah, they're just responsible for whatever actions we take over there.
We brought Ken.
Yeah.
And make our way to the human district.
Okay. So you
Should-
guys,
We take a night. I feel concerned about the guy and then thinking that someone's in our group. I feel like we need to get off the grid for a minute.
Yeah,
Like
we
maybe
can.
pass without trace, go to a different inn, kind of lay low at least for the night before we start. You know,
Yeah, I have an idea. Totally good.
Sure.
I don't like the instructions that guy had.
all right.
The
So you
black
guys,
or whatever his name is.
We're
just do a
going
little
to
tavern shuffle.
We're going to Tiny Hut, probably wherever we are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'll do pass without a trace from us
Do we
going
All right.
from point A to
I'll
point
Do
take
B.
you have any fun strategies on how you obscure your path,
I mean, we are.
or is it
we're
just
on
pass
trace
without a
now,
trace?
Pass that trace.
because we have the goblet, so.
And then I'll press the digitation any footprints
Okay.
behind me.
So you guys go ahead and roll your stealth checks.
I can work
Add your
double
plus
time.
10.
I can work double time with you on that. So that's as well.
Ronnie is
God.
in a different reality. He rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
So he's at
Dang.
50.
Something.
Yeah, no, he's at 50.
Dang.
I still don't
Dear God.
28.
24.
20.
Nice.
20.
29.
So as you guys slip away from here, Cedric's. As you guys go away from here, y'all are pretty group as a group check, stealth, and moving along. Cedric, you help him along, help him keep quiet, pick him up at times. But don't trounce through the puddles. Don't want to make any ripples.
Any puddles?
No
me
waves.
over it.
And you guys kind of dip in, see a different place, kind of look for exits that are nice and easy. Go scope out a different one, and do like a fun little double back in a way, and make it as difficult as possible to track y'all's movement. Find a nice place. It's not as nice as what it was before. It's just 10 gold for the night. One room, one Lehman's tiny hut.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys bunk down for the night.
I'm gonna take an hour to learn alarm, and then I'm gonna give the book to Cedric so he can learn alarm, and then I'm gonna cast alarm.
How much? I would have before we left. The Crystal Crown. I would have paid for whatever we didn't.
I think it was 170. That feels right. 50 gold.
But that's also for would have been paying for extra nights in advance because I think we said like 3 or 4 days and we only used
Yeah, I think
we
you
did 2
days.
I think you could settle up for 60.
Okay.
I paid the gold for Cedric to do alarm as well.
Thank
His spell book.
you. I'm batting it
So
now.
Good to go.
I
Add
will
spells.
take out 70 total for settling at Crystal Crown, and then whatever the 10 for where we're staying tonight.
Wow. So you do so, and you guys go down for a long night's rest. Same kind of watches. Both you roll
I'm
twice.
casting alarm outside the door, the
Okay.
window, any entrances.
Love it.
What are we rolling?
Perception?
Perception.
20.
Also, if there's any kind of curtain, I'll make sure that there's no view into the apartment
Okay.
from the outside.
This is just a little inn.
Okay.
14 and 18.
Oh, is it natural both of us?
Huh?
Or just
Oh, I
She had
changed
two
watches.
watches.
Oh.
I'm gonna sleep that long.
11.
So you guys keep an eye out and such. It is in the your watch specifically that
Which is which watch?
it would probably be the third.
Okay.
You took the first two, and you can do it in whatever way you want. Third watch, your alarm goes off. What does that sound like? What is it, how bad is that? Is it
We're in
visibly loud or is it
danger.
all in your head?
It's all in my head.
Okay.
It just.
Ding. Your eyes lock on the one leaving the watch, and you're like, mouse. As it scurries along the ledge. You kill it?
No.
Okay.
I mean, we could keep
Oh.
it for Oberon. You
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He tries to get away. Ooh, see if you can roll better.
Was it an
Sleight of
attack
hand.
roll?
Sleight of hand.
Yeah. I don't think you can get away.
So you gotta beat 17.
I beat it on the dice.
Dang it! I'm trying to bite your hand, but I can't.
He's a real mouse, isn't he? He's not like a polymorphed, or is he like shape changed? Is he a real mouse?
He bleeds.
Bash it on the head and find out.
I'll just put that by Oberon for morning snack.
Snap the neck.
Oh, I clawed it. I think it's dead.
Oh, cool.
I'll give him a snack for in the morning now.
It's like rotting when I get up.
Yeah.
We'll put it next to the dagger. Next to the.
Next to the
Next to the refrigerator for overnight. It's good.
Smart.
It's preserved.
Smart.
Good old Yeti cooler. So, for that...
Not a sponsor.
But we could be.
Hey, facts. Call us. So, you guys break into the day. It's a brand new day. You have all the options about you. Today at 5 p.m. is the final cutoff for this registration. Y'all are looking to do it next time. Okay.
All right.
There's one more angle we could go to, but it's a little bit more. No, it's not worth it.
At least vocalize it.
The Dean is the Thunder Giant, and we have these keys that are from the Giants District and are apparently from a holy relic. So, I don't know if there would be. We can't trade it though, because
Right.
Talking about the
Closes.
chalices.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a dumb idea. There's nothing we can do with it.
Yeah, it seems like revealing it might be more hurt than
Yeah.
anything.
Also, Ronnie saved you last session from losing yours.
Oh, yes, he did.
Losing your
The
chalice.
street
He
urchin
saved you from
stole
losing
your
your chalice.
and Ronnie got it back for you.
Oh wow!
So that happened.
Cool.
It was a near disaster, and Ronnie can't be beat.
He nat the roll to get it back.
It's insane.
It's like nuts.
Crazy.
Scare the kid to death.
He
His
won't
invisible thing grabs him.
He won't believe a life of crime anymore. He will turn to the righteous path.
Vengeance paladin. No. So, what are you doing? The day is yours!
Going to the Human District.
Off you guys set out towards the human district. A familiar path overall.
Yeah.
You guys trounce across the city, and You hear the wailing sounds of people in the streets.
There's a sheep outside.
It's Dory.
It is going bananas.
I speak well.
Ooh. So, let me pull up this real quick. So one of the things you know, just about the human district, noble families that should be here at the time. These houses should be House Ironheart and House Stormwind. There are multiple factions that are within the human district. The Arcane Order, the Hammerfall Guild, and the Stoneblood Syndicate. At the time, 200 years ago, or 200 years in the future, champions were Lucius Ironheart, Amelia Stormblade, and Marcus Sunshield. The leaders are Sarah Gareth Ironclad and Captain Isabel Stormblade, notably leading the council at that time. And also one other, Knight Commander Roland Stormshield, representing each of these different families of within these different large noble families and champions of such. No one from Aurelius is a champion or a leader specifically at the highest ranks. You know there is a certain problem child at that time that has a pretty dark influence, Lady Valyria Darkwood. And that information for you, you have been behest to avoid some of the Keeper Mountains, which is considered her domain. And the influence over that area is difficult.
I already tried that, man. It doesn't work.
The
Literally, not figuratively.
let's see what else.
Real life doesn't work out.
Were there any noble houses that I recognize as being specifically like
Roll for it.
not close to my family, but allies with?
All of them are allies with House Aurelius.
Okay.
And let me scroll down to this real quick. Give me a second. You also are very aware of one of the most precious resources of the human district, crystallized arcanium, a rare mineral that's found deep within the mountains of the human territories, prized for its ability to conduct magical energy, enhance spellcasting abilities when forged into arcane jewelry or enchanted weapons. Different things are literally, companies are built around that. The major company, the biggest of dealers of this, the Arcane Jewelers Consortium, the AJC. And that is a huge, massive influence in the area. Let's see, other things here to note for you. You are rather familiar with a few points of interest within the human district. There are a few cities, Harborview Haven, Arcadia City, Sentinel's Reach, and Ironhold Citadel. Each of these holding different major points for some of the houses, none of which connected to House Aurelius. Sentinel's Reach is a little bit further closer to the borderlands and frontier. But these cities are rather large, and there are some villages scattered here, there, and in between. You haven't been to too many villages. You've studied more about the histories of the larger cities. But some villages that you know of that are kind of close to where your homeland is for Aurelius is a few different villages. One is Greenwood Village, Riverbend Hamlet, Oakwood Settlement, and Willowbrook Township. All rather small, different settlements that kind of scatter in between where you are in Harborview Haven and Arcadia City. Points of interest within these places. Within Harborview Haven, there's the Arcane Academy of Luminia. And there's also at Arcadia City is the Royal Academy of Swordsmanship and the College of Diplomacy and Statesmanship. In the Signal's Reach, there's the Tower of the Arcane Order, which is a very powerful focal point of some of the most powerful mage and influences over the land. I think that is almost all.
Well, we could try to enroll him in the Luminous Academy here
Yeah.
for the time being.
Surely it'd be cheaper than the one.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
If they ask for 200 pounds, spit in the face.
Definitely.
I think we definitely need to figure out how we can take what we have and grow it as quickly as possible. So emerging technologies, emerging fields, and invest.
What was that telling time idea? Trying to figure something out with you.
Yeah, but we already know it doesn't exist in the future, so should we tamper with creating it in the past? It seems bad.
My family wasn't known for creating any kind of time end, but I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if we're doing it. I don't know.
But you are associated with time.
Yeah.
And the Human District Port, one of the cities, is Harborview Haven. So, and it has a suspension-style bridge that connects from the Human District over to the Central Trading Hub. It's a majestic suspension bridge, adorned with decorative ironwork and lampposts. It spans the width of the canal, offering a breathtaking view of the bustling harbor below. But you lead everybody on your path. Where do you desire to go?
Where my home location would be.
All right.
See if there's already a house there, or if it's just empty land, or what's there.
You push forth, and knowing what lies ahead, you guys are on your travels here. Somebody roll a survival check for y'all's travel for the day.
Survival's +7.
You do it.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Be able to assist her since I know where I'm going.
No, this is more so along. You're already helping her.
Okay.
She doesn't know what she's doing exactly. And as you guys are coming through what is the gates of this, the Human District is one of the most freely accessed and friendly for other races to come in and out of. Not the same amount of restricted flow between. Very open. And you guys are able to make your way through. Unhindered, unharmed, everybody passes. And as you're moving in deeper in across the majestic bridge and past the first city at Harborview Haven, you're making your way towards what is a foothill region that is pretty close to.
What's that bird on your shirt?
It's from Boy and the Heron, Studio Ghibli movie. It's a man inside of a bird, technically.
A man.
Whoa.
Well,
Awesome sauce.
yeah.
Batman's in there.
Yeah.
Birdman.
Puff Boy's in here.
Oh wait, that's Gucci Man.
Yeah.
Wrong word.
So you are heading semi-close to Arcadia City. And with that, it's a decent journey in. You're probably somewhere around the midway point of the slice of the pie. Just as close to the frontier as you are to the Central Trading Hub. That's your goal. And, along the way, there isn't perfectly paved roads to where you're seeming to go. There's a bit of the landscape into the hillsides and what may ever unfold there. As you guys push on, you guys are traveling now about 4-6 hours into the day. Everybody make a perception check.
20.
19.
14.
14.
That's bad. It was almost really good, but it was cocked. 12.
12. 10. Okay. Cedric also rolled as well, and as you guys are kind of peering out and about and such, there is a large construction project that's being put underway. And it looks like these like large bridge stone-like aqueducts that are starting to be constructed with massive arches that seem to support and have this traveling kind of in a pretty decent path from Harbor View and headed towards Arcadia City. There's a lot of personnel and people working on this project, and you're not sure what it's going to do to connect the cities. And for you, you're like, oh, this is the beginning of the light rail.
Oh my gosh.
This project took a long time.
Yeah.
We've been on one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were still, like, pretty fresh, 200 years in the future.
Yeah. But with lots of different tracks at that point, you know. So this looks to be in the beginning stages of what that construction looks like for a large infrastructure project to connect cities with high-speed travel. So as you can kind of piece that together, you start kind of, like, it's magnificent when it's built. See it then.
Yeah.
Now it's something.
Don't have another
Yep.
technology.
So, but you guys push on forward, and about a little bit further into this, there's a large traveling group or troop that is traveling towards you. They are well armed, well armored, and are boasting a variety of different individuals. Some cloaked, some robed, some merely servants. Moving towards you.
Interesting.
Looks like they'll pass on the road.
Safe.
Pretty chill.
Death ward.
It's already on this morning. Oh, yeah, it's a new day.
Yep.
Any crests?
As you're looking about, no, it doesn't see anything noble or noted or visible. It's well armed, well guarded.
We could rob it.
I'm not a Robin.
When did you turn chaotic? What happened?
Tempt me, I mean.
Also, warning bond on Cedric.
Oh, smart.
All right.
I was more thinking we could just get out of the way so they could pass us.
And all in a kind wave as we're walking by.
All right. So you guys give a little soft wave, a little kind wave. Make a charisma check.
Just
11.
11.
7.
Kind of waving. They're plumbering on through, and a small child pokes their head out of this like carriage. Mommy, a dragon man! Dragon man!
I am a dragon, yes.
Throw some fire in the air or something.
That's right. I'll look in the sky and shoot up.
And you see one of the guards kind of position their hand towards their sword. Pretty cool. I'd do it
Use
too if I
thaumaturgy
could.
to, like, throw some flames mixed in with the lightning.
I know we're gonna use you that.
I'll kind of like look over at the guy and it's like, looking for work. Any leads?
It's large construction projects underway. I mean, if you're not willing to bust your back, can make a lot of coin.
Yeah. Thank you. What are you transporting, out of curiosity?
Just some of the nobles.
All right.
Routine shopping spree at the port.
sounds fun.
My oath is second to Robin. It's fate.
You guys push on forward?
Yeah, it's not obvious.
Yes.
It's not obvious.
Yep.
Is there like a wood line or anything near?
It's pretty open right now. Yeah.
All right.
There's kind of a sense of security in being able to see, and wherever there's some kind of obscured sight line, it speaks of ambush or danger. And so, for the most part, these are pretty rolling hills and fields and farmlands and things in between, and things that are pretty well set back off the main road.
So, cool thing we can do.
Mm-hmm.
I have plant growth. We could be very, very, very successful farmers.
Nobody else in this entire world has that.
Like we could grow some corn.
Or
I've heard corn can make a lot of money.
Yeah.
or we.
I see what you did. I'm just throwing that out there as we're passing fields. Like we could even be like, pay me to bless your fields.
Big lump with knobs.
Because I can cast it several times a day on a big area, and it's for 365 days.
Mm.
Dang.
So it's very valuable.
That's actually not a bad idea at all.
So maybe let's find out if your land's for sale.
Yeah,
Farm.
we could do that.
You guys get to the end of the day, uneventful. It's been very chill. You guys camp out the same, kick up your watches, and the next day kicks off anew. Everything's been real chill. And you push on further onto your second day of travel. Somebody roll a survival check for that day of
Same
travel.
routine, death ward at the start of the day. If anything suspicious starts coming up, warding bond on Cedric.
23.
23. All right. You guys are pushing forward, and it's about 2 hours into your day. The sun's still coming up. It's nice, bright. Y'all have already broken camp, had a nice little grub, and are pushing along. And there is a majestic, just majestic double rainbow that's coming over the road.
All the way?
leading ahead, all the way.
Maybe there's gold at the end of it.
And you guys are kind of heading towards one end of it. And you're like, maybe. As you get further and further along the way, it never seems to get any closer. And you continue on your path. Day seems to be going rather smoothly and such.
If we see any farmers, I just want to stop and ask them about native vegetation and cycles.
Sure, make a nature check or whatever, intelligence or charisma or persuasion. However you want to go about that.
Nice. 25.
25. Well, see, we rotate a crop. You know, your fertilization in your soil, you need to get your nitrogen back into the soil. So every 4th year we do beans.
I have magic daddy in my nitrogen.
Yeah, this guy knows. This guy knows. The real one's in corn. I mean, I tell you, it's very resourceful. Things you can use it for, boy. It's really only corn. You know.
Are there crops close to where we are right now? Alright, I'll do like so I'm gonna show you something. And then, you'll know I'll be back. And I'm gonna go out into the field and I'm gonna...
Hey, get off the field, buddy. What do you
Okay,
think
I'll go to
you're
the
doing,
edge
you
of that
nuts?
field. And I will cast plant growth
Hey,
on the field.
don't curse my land.
No, he ain't cursing at all, Larry.
What is this guy just doing? Coming up, not
Oh, I
explaining
can't.
what he's doing.
So, okay, I'll explain to him that I have the ability to enrich the land. And I can make it extremely fruitful.
I'm not paying you for that. I'm doing just fine on my own.
Okay, we'll do
You're not
that.
going to extort me over what is mine. Come in here, big man. The government trying to push his own sales off. It's a free trial, baby.
That's kind of what I was getting. Anyways. But I'm like, okay, never mind, have a good one.
Traveling salesman. I'm the type.
I was gonna give it to you for free, but then you were rude, so...
Yeah, that's all right. Another one come by just like you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
I think he insulted me.
Oh god.
Them stupid cats.
reptile.
Hey, Ronnie.
Target acquired.
Got some free cornfields.
Looks like we inherited some land, sir.
Change the will.
The bloodbath is, our freedom was, and our house was founded on the blood of others.
And that whole,
Their
all they
brave
want
and
is
noble
freedom.
sacrifice for our freedoms. I pledge allegiance to the lost farmers of the land. House Religious. Maybe we forge through time.
This guy needs some personal growth before I help him.
Go on.
And as you, if he had a stick, he tried to beat you off with it. That's terrible.
I wish he would. I wish he would.
Poor choice of words. He,
No reason.
yeah. I mean, he's just no soliciting, man. No soliciting. It's just we wanted to talk about the soil, and next thing you know, it's a sales pitch. You got suckered in. You just wanted to be friendly. Dang, always. I thought I was gonna have a friend. I should know better.
He was rude first.
You went on his feet.
I explained to him I was going to
what he was
show.
doing
Okay.
first.
All right.
He said,
It's a cornfield. People walk in cornfields.
They going
But
outside.
the logic doesn't match.
this is his property. He takes great pride in it. Great pride. Y'all are
That's
gone.
mine.
Y'all travel down the road very far and wide. And passing the opposite direction, you, another group. It's been far and few between. Others have been small things. This is looks like another adventuring group. Seem to be pushing to pass in the opposite direction. They seem to kind of pause about 200 feet away, and they kind of huddle and they start talking. And then, as you guys continue closer, they break free. Pull shoulders back, walking through, getting closer to you guys.
Afternoon.
Afternoon, bud.
About to stop for a break. Care to join us? For some food?
You got something good?
Maybe.
Hey, I'm always down for food, man. Let's just stop. Sure.
All right. Cedric. Time to cook.
Oh, no, boss. I don't know what's come over me. What is going on?
All
I feel
right.
compelled to cook. And where are you headed?
Oh, heard there was some work down these fields, so we were just gonna go check it out.
Now, the bounty on this so-called loose dragon's ours.
Mm.
And we won't be having you take it anytime
No,
soon.
no, not taking anything.
But you can take the werewolf crap. I hate them.
Ooh, yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah, and the human district, too.
crazy.
Snatching up people's livestock.
Where are the human
Where
district?
was it last seen so we know how to avoid it?
Well, you see, down in,
The holler?
kinda, it's spelled different. It's more like Pollard. And,
I know that guy. Nice guy.
You do? Good family.
Yeah.
Great people.
I need a copper pot. That's the first thing we got to buy.
He goes, there's few down in the valley on the Pollard. And, yeah, that was the last place that 2 weeks ago, tons went missing.
Damn. Dragon's probably feeding on human.
Probably.
Not people, livestock.
Wow.
That's appalling.
Probably also feeding on human though.
No missing persons have been found or
Oh.
recovered or asked for.
No missing persons have been found.
Accurate.
That's what he says.
You know, the news really likes to paint their picture, I guess. I mean, the news crier, I mean, like, he's out there always kind of pushing out different narratives and I guess trying not to get people to panic. But we can take this young one, no problem. You might be able to check something a little lesser.
Quick question. Does he flinch?
Make an intimidation check.
Door.
11.
11.
I'm just messing. 2 for flinching, though.
my chest. Yeah.
Hey, don't beat up on our bard. It's not okay.
Bard off?
Oh,
Bardoff?
Well, he whips out a mean banjo.
Checks out.
You start a long course with me.
Yeah.
I pull out the lute and start playing it. 25.
Give us your song. What is your song?
I'm strong yet? I played the traveling song, I played the thing, I turned my dildo.
Sing us your truth.
You literally melt their faces and like. We need a new bard.
Ours isn't for sale.
Yeah. I'm not even putting you a board on Paladin, too.
we need a new bard. Hey, he plays a lot better than
He
you.
heals the body and
Hey,
the soul.
you shut your mouth.
Yeah, it's all trash talking about my bard friend.
Yeah. Barbarian fight.
You want to fight?
Is when you fight him because he's always picking on me.
Okay, sure.
No.
Up to you guys. As there's laughter, discourse, and exchanging of food. You kind of said you're looking for work and stuff, but you didn't say exactly where you're going.
No, we don't really know where we're going. We're kind of just going that general direction. Seeing what comes up first. Saw a noble troop pass the other day. They sent us out here, so.
Oh, well, okay. Got any fun leads? Anything?
Well, so far just the star rail is coming up. They said they need some bodies lifting heavy objects, that sort of thing.
Is that what they're gonna call that thing? Is that what it is? Some kind of rail? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Are the Giants using it as like a handrail? Like,
Like skateboarding.
Well, we are in the human district, so I don't think giants will be using it.
I mean, I know there was an embassy that was talking about being established, and then
Oh, cool.
it could be visiting.
So you're trying to find a baby dragon?
Yeah, something crazy.
So
Oh,
if there's a young dragon, doesn't that mean that there would be an older dragon somewhere as well?
I think they just ran away from home.
oh, speaking of young dragons, here, I grabbed the pack off of him to pull up the 30 pounds of scales we have.
What the? What's this?
Leviathan, I think is
Yeah,
what it's called.
Leviathan.
It's electrical.
Oh, we're gonna turn into some armor.
Do you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of legendary creature. One I've heard in time. And the bard starts to go into a story. And he talks about a creature large enough to stamp out cities with its very own feet. Tall enough to reign over the tallest objects. And just to rain down destruction and the apocalypse and the end of the world. They exist in the void.
Oh yeah, we've seen those.
Yeah, we've seen them.
Good one, actually. Yeah.
Oh, we're full of it.
Yeah, full of it.
There's no way you take down some 200 feet tall. I don't see it in you. You have a lot more scales.
Like
Hey, that killed us Rask. Young one, but still.
Yeah, that's
What?
true. It's a
Well,
big
there's only
one.
one of those things at a time. You're telling me there's more?
At a time. Oh, sorry.
Are you good?
What else have we killed?
I'm really messing with rat meat. I'm sorry.
Well, we took on a pretty mighty opponent here recently. Have you ever encountered
Your mother?
bridge? Whoa.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a bird.
Yes,
That's true.
please. Your vicious. Are you a bard?
No, wizard.
Oh, the vicious mockery, bro. Just chill out. It's with your gap teeth over there. Roll a wisdom
Ooh.
save.
Got him.
I cast mending.
Roll a wisdom save.
16.
You take no damage. Better. I don't even want to tell you what I was killing anymore.
As a bridge troll.
Yeah.
A bridge troll?
Yeah.
But singular?
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Amazing.
That's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
He wanted us to pay up 20 gold. We're having it.
20 gold.
And it's obvious they couldn't figure out.
A man of principle. A man of principle. We like this.
I wasn't going to be bullied or extorted. New word for me.
Killed a few right out there.
Wraiths?
Yeah.
Weird. What's that?
It's like these little undead ghost things. They come and try to reach
Like your mom? No.
It was funny when I did it. It's alright.
We're starting to be concerned about your mom if she's anything like you.
She's a nice lady.
Shut up your forehead too.
I was starting not to like this very much.
Don't worry, I'm sure she told you you're a special boy.
She did.
She wasn't wrong.
I'm gonna go eat my food now.
That'll be wise. It's the first wise thing you've actually said.
I miss my mom.
Hey, disruptions is already.
I tuned my banjo now, so you really don't stand a chance. But I'll spare you embarrassment, and I'll let you guys have your day.
Yeah,
back.
insight. 21.
He broke a string.
You know banjo cast spells?
Incredible.
My lute can.
Prove it! Not me!
I got two things I can cast spells. I built the still liar.
Summon that one monster, his mother.
She got you really good.
What kind of bullshit you want to see me play? I got the still liar here, and then my lute.
Do you need both?
No, but I like having them.
Can I have one?
Nope.
Can't fault a guy for trying. That one.
The still liar. Alright, I will show him the windwall stuff from it.
Cool.
Yep, told you. It's cool shit.
Ah, you're full of it. Hot air.
See what happens when you throw a rock at it. I'll pick up a rock and throw it and just.
There's that, the wall of fire. Make me fly.
That's really cool.
I know, it's good stuff.
Can you make me fly?
I could, yeah. You want
Will
to?
you?
I could make you fly.
I always dreamed of flying.
Alright, sure.
I just start converting.
Yeah, the wind wall.
Don't have to. Never mind.
It's working!
How long have you guys been adventurers for?
2 weeks.
What's
that?
I mean, it's actually pretty much the same for us.
It checks out.
About a month.
No.
Yeah.
And 200. Never mind.
See? We're on the right path, guys.
But how,
Look at cool stuff.
I have a proposal.
And he starts going upside down.
Never mind. I'll kind of like go over to
You know, actually, I do have a proposal.
Oh! Any of you good at picking locks?
We
Oh, Ronnie is.
might have a few people that do that.
Ronnie's just been invisible.
Yeah, the whole time. He's looked through all of their pockets.
I was about to actually be like, Ronnie, go check their stuff. Like, what they got.
And I got nothing. They didn't have 20 gold. And so
Rich Profile wasn't a bad person.
they gosh, where were we going with this?
We weren't.
But yeah, you guys asked Ronnie
Picking
about
locks.
picking the lock, and Ronnie, give it a go.
Oh, we've been trying to get that thing open for days. How'd you do it?
It was already unlocked. Just had to hit the latch.
Got some winners.
Yeah.
They pull it open, and there's a deck of cards inside.
Oh, God.
No way.
And they go,
Oh,
Oh, cards! You guys want to play?
Hold on.
Yeah, you go first.
What do you mean?
First, let me see them really quickly. Just going.
No, there
Yeah,
are
but I-
cards.
That
You
didn't
want to
say
play?
that I'm not playing with
Your
you.
card. See if your card's better than my
I'm seeing if
card.
they're magical.
You want 1 or 2 cards. I'll draw 1 or 2 cards. We'll see which one's better.
Are they magical?
I don't know.
I do.
How?
I can cast a spell on it.
I guess do it, fancy boy.
I'll just cast a first level spell and identify it.
You have to touch it, right?
Yeah.
No touchies.
Yes, touchies.
Impulsive, right? Like, this is ours.
I
Yeah,
didn't
how-
say it wasn't.
You're gonna make it disappear.
You
And then
won't.
how are we gonna find it?
He's a
It won't
wizard,
be
not a
that.
magician.
Look, I made you fly earlier. If we want to make you just all disappear, we could.
No.
And we made your mom
No,
jokes.
no,
We're
no,
like
no
friends.
deal. Hey, you bullied us enough. No deal.
Alright.
You don't know what bullying is.
You know what bullying is. It gets so much worse.
Don't bully.
I'll tell you what, I'll pull out my deck of cards.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay.
So, you take this deck, I'll take your deck with
No,
trade.
touchy. My deck. You pull a card for
Fine.
me. I pull a card for you.
I'll cast detect magic then. Hold on, I'm just gonna cast detect magic. Is it magical?
No.
Cool. What you have there is a deck of many things.
Wait. The deck?
Could be.
Many things.
If you draw a card, you could die.
Or be extremely efficient.
Dang it. What does the Queen of Hearts mean?
Where did he go, guys? It made him invisible.
I wonder what's happened to him.
I don't know. He's a cool guy.
Oh, Queen of Hearts. Oh, that means you're gonna explode in a week.
I have 1 week left to enjoy. I've secretly loved you. And I've been too scared to say it. What do you mean? You're my brother.
Time to go.
Yeah, so we're gonna now.
That explains so much about his mom.
No wonder the forehead's so big. Oh my god.
It's not like a weird thing. It's just, I really do. I don't want to lose you. And I think about that possibility all the time. And now we'll lose each other.
Maybe y'all aren't cut out for adventuring. If you're
Yeah.
really concerned about
I
it.
agree with Mario. You guys might not be cut out for it.
I think I could get a new string for my banjo.
I have a string.
Really?
I'm not saying that to him. I'm just saying that.
As this is a group of all interchangeable, different conversations, different people talking at different times. It's chaotic.
What if we get him to work for us?
I have a problem.
I was saying team up with the dragon.
Yeah, we team up with the dragon, and whoever does the most can get loot at the end.
Your loot?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Whoever does the most to the dragon can get the loot.
All right, whoever kills the dragon gets the loot.
Yep.
Got it. I'm in.
How many people are in this group?
There's 5.
Okay.
At once, never said anything.
Is it human?
No, different races. So 3 are human. So you see one that's in the back, rather pale complexion, seeming to be hiding kind of a lot of their features. And another one, part of the group,
Want to get a closer?
you're
Is it
not
a
sure if it's a dwarf or a really fat gnome.
Or are you?
Is it more muscle or fat?
What do you mean? What am
Who
I?
are you?
Who are you?
I'm me. Who are you?
I am me. Who are you?
No. Who are you?
Not our me.
These guys are winners.
He's him.
That is the name I go by.
Legends tell. Timothy.
Then that'll be him.
Why do you lose so much weight?
What can I say? Venturing's been a rough life. Not gonna lose muscles. A little flex.
Plus ketos.
Plus keto.
Chicken man. And it's like, opposite.
Only never did I want to be like, are all humans like this?
No. It seems evolution took a little longer to catch up with these.
Alright. Well, let's go kill that dragon then.
Yeah.
Oh, team adventure! Everybody, hands in! And they, all of them, they put their hands in. They're like, all right, on three, 1, 2, 3, yeah!
Oh, you don't have a name?
Oh no, we just do that to get our pumped up.
Might I suggest a name? Hawkwan.
Ah, like a loogie. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, sure. If that's what, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
All right. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you guys totally do all that. You totally do all that. I'll tell you that.
They're the reason Talk to suck.
If they don't die from the dragon, I'm killing them myself.
Yeah.
All right. So guys, off you guys go towards a possible dragon encounter.
Yeah, man.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So you start to head down the valley with these guys. You get to know them all a little bit. There's Daryl. That's the barbarian. There's Jeb. That's his brother.
Darlin.
Sorry, I'm trying to type fast.
That can be his new name, don't worry.
Darlin Barb.
You have Billy, the very fat gnome.
No.
You have the quiet, pale one, just called Ale, like the drink. And then the bard is Christopher.
With a K or a C?
He says it every time the same way, Christopher.
That sounds like a CH Christopher.
And when he switches out of his name, it goes back to that little bit of twang and stuff. But then he says, "I'm Christopher."
Is he talking third person?
Sometimes.
Christopher, like another cookie.
It's
The boulder.
Is Christopher wearing a fedora?
I know.
Good.
Flaps in the back.
Yeah.
He's wearing an anime shirt.
Is it legal for you to ask me that?
Oh, for sure the brothers.
Oh my god.
Brothers definitely have bullets.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
These guys are compensating. Alright.
Obviously.
They peaked in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, they peaked in kindergarten probably. They didn't get past much else.
Oh, I definitely got stronger.
Me too.
So are you all from the human district? I guess some of you would not be.
No, not all of us. Them two. Nah.
What's his deal? Point to the pale fella.
Drinks a lot. Doesn't say anything.
Ever?
Alcohol? Or?
Yeah. Yeah. Fiend for it. Fiend for it. Like it's water.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
not.
And he's never said a word at all?
No.
How did he join your group?
I think he adopted us.
He's stronger than you guys.
A little.
What's he do?
It's real fast. And wicked strong. Yeah.
How long has he been with your group?
2 weeks?
Have you lost any members in that time?
Just one.
Oh no.
How'd he die?
Well, we were fighting the troll, and small boulder. Yes.
What about the boulder?
I'll just take daylight tomorrow and we'll find out.
Oh my gosh.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Oh, back on to the dragon.
All right. Well, I guess it's about a day's trek. Back on that way into the side.
Alright.
Not way that y'all were going, but down that way.
Alright, we can detour, that's fine.
What's a little distraction? We're used to it.
Yeah.
This guy's detour.
It's honestly impressive the amount of time we went without side questing.
Yeah.
These guys detour quite a bit. They travel along, and bringing up different stories and such, and he was like, "You guys ever think about competing in any tournaments in the Central Trading Hub?"
Every once in a while.
We killed Leviathan and Wraith and Trash. I mean, it seems like you guys are ready. We're practicing, just stretching the legs, getting confidence.
Future.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else we killed? We killed those hags that time.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Three
killed
hags.
three hags.
What's a hag?
Oh, these evil little fairy creatures that eat children,
Oh,
and they use really strong magic.
Really old.
strong. Oh,
So
So
like your mom.
That was a good one.
Getting better.
Joshua,
Yeah, his mom's dead actually, so feel bad.
also true.
get bullied, kid. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'll get my gift back.
He high-fives himself. And
I like to do that sometimes too, and I so loud with thaumaturgy.
God.
I like
I was
that.
gonna use that for a funny point.
Wow.
It should have been louder. Thing.
I'm tired of this, so I'm gonna transform into a wolf and start scouting in a circle around the group.
Holy crap, you got a shape changer! A werewolf! I hate them werewolves!
No, just a wolf. A regular wolf.
I got my silver dagger, you watch your back.
It's a dire wolf, by the way.
He's actually immune to silver.
Pulls out a wooden stake.
That'll do it.
I'll give myself, when I transform, I'll give myself resistance to piercing damage.
He doesn't know that. So, you guys push on forward and down to the parlor.
So any other groups coming after this dragon, you think, or?
Huge bounty on it, yeah.
How big?
Yeah. I think they were offered like 500 gold for it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Get
life-changing.
down to the bottom of the disappearances.
Five
But
hundred gold.
whoever gets skill gets the loot.
Yep.
Yeah.
We won't mention this.
So, what the 6 of you doing over here anyways? You said you're just looking for jobs, but that this doesn't make sense if you kill a bunch of cool stuff and then you're just chilling around. And only one of you is a human. 2 of you is human. He's a human, right? Not half elf? One of the small bullets?
Which one?
Cedric.
Oh, Cedric's human.
So, how'd you come up to be with these folk?
Well, whenever you just
These folk.
do so much in life and you accomplish so much and then you're just kind of bored, so you just kind of go and do whatever sounds interesting at the time.
Sounds like I'm lost. It's okay, buddy.
Well, this seems interesting at the time, so we're doing it.
Yep.
So you found your way.
Something like that.
That was a quick journey.
Well,
Usually takes me a week or 2 to find my way.
should cut that.
I think it's this way.
You think?
I know.
Cap.
Inside check. Natural 20.
He got a natural 20.
on.
He is he's very sure of himself.
Mine's a total of 25. Insight.
I actually hit the mic on my text and so it's listening to me and typing. It's so funny. That's like quite a bit.
Probably not.
Alright,
We
so fast forward. You guys take a long night's rest.
Long rest.
And have been traveling with this troop. And decent direction in mind. And you're all heading towards quite a few different homesteads and such. You probably still another day or 2 travel from where you're trying to go. And backtrack a little now from here. And as you're pushing through and they make camp and everyone is there, the the pale one starts to just kind of walk off into the night as y'all are cooking up camp and such, and just kind of goes on their own off.
Ronnie knows what to do.
Seek.
Destroy.
Target acquired. You want me to check them out?
Just observe them.
Observe.
Report back.
So,
He's
slinking
probably
away,
the
following
most
away.
useful one in the group.
Yeah.
So he does so. And you guys are back at the campfire and such. And everything seems to be going pretty well. Pretty chill. And y'all are sharing different conversations and such. Is there anything y'all want to talk about, quiz, or just move straight to the next day?
I'm gonna take out the armor and try to start the scales and try to start working on it, enchanting it. At
Okay.
some point.
So you start working on that a little bit. Next day comes. No contest.
Ronnie figure anything out about the animal?
I just followed him. Just went for a long walk.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Also-
came back about 3 or 4 hours later. Ronnie's tired.
Sucks for Ronnie.
And he was true to the mission. He was ready. He asked to sit on your shoulders for the first of the part of the next day, just to kind of rest. And you guys push forward. Before long, we're heading towards the Pole. Collection of homesteads and plantations and a decent-sized village overall. There's no formal name for this place, and the farm's lands here stretch far and wide, and there's a collection of what would be kind of a town center-ish of where different principals could come together and help and share seeds or other things back and forth, and so, yeah. And you guys start to step down into what is essentially an Old West kind of esque center of town. There's one street, buildings on each side, church at the end.
Dang.
Alright. So how close are you to this dragon now?
Well, this is where the fun begins. We've got to start searching for it, asking questions, casing the scene out in the area. Then we're going to start doing stakeouts.
Alright, well, let's find the tavern then.
I don't think they believe in drinking here.
Okay.
Ale's gonna hate this place.
Ariel is going to hate this place.
Ale is... It's the first sound you've heard made. Reaches into a bag, pulls out a decent long bottle. Puts it back in the bag. It's got to be a bag of holding. There's no way.
Alright, well, church, I guess. Second best place.
Yeah, let's go to church.
All right.
Should I grab or find?
Sure.
All right. So you guys head into this little town and such, and there's a lot of eyes on this decently large group of 12 individuals, almost near a dozen right here. As you guys are pushing through the center here, different people are coming out on the stoop and looking around, trying to see what's all the commotion. And someone come out. Hey, there's Avengers here. What do they want? And it's kind of like echoing down the lines, little rumors, little rumor mill starting to come up. Yeah, I bet they're here for Miss Peggy. She's been causing trouble. And yeah,
Miss Peggy.
and they start
I know Peggy.
having these a bunch.
Yeah, you do.
They start having different conversations and things kind of float about. And where do you guys go?
Church, right?
I'm floating to the church.
All right. So as you guys get over to the church, well adorned pastor in ceremonial robes walks out, hands kind of clasped with his waist and prayer beads around the neck, and goes, "Children, why have we gathered here today?
Marriage.
Oh,
Marriage! A
Marriage.
happy couple! Who is the couple?"
oh, these two actually went to the brothers.
Well, we don't support
Oh, I see. No, you don't gotta explain. It's all right, man. I understand. I know it's
Short notice of arrangements, and we would need a little bit of time to prepare a love marriage.
cool. That's awesome. I love marriage too. You know there's a dragon around these parts.
Oh yes, a mighty beast, taking people's flocks by the dozen.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna deal with that.
Can you point us to a place where this has happened?
Well, yes. Well, Miss Peggy's place. She's probably had the most loss. Her hundreds of flock are down to just 100 or so.
Flock.
I would like to go there to investigate.
Yeah, sure. Let's go to Peggy's.
All right. Well, if you need to prepare for the marriage, just let me know how many and when and what, and we're gonna get this
We
underway.
won't be there. Yeah, they should be fine. It's a private ceremony.
I do love you, but I'm not ready.
Commitment.
Cold feet.
Wow,
We're not getting married.
We can't screw back at this. It's getting cold here.
Well, you're gonna have to tell the pastor. It sounds like he was really looking forward to doing a ceremony.
So, it's not gonna be a marriage. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Disagreements, domestic.
I think we're gonna break up soon.
Oh,
I really shipped them.
I
do
do too.
love much.
Premarital counseling really kicked in.
Oh my gosh.
We both realized we don't even want to be together.
Maybe just wait a few generations and then it'll be a little safer.
Two Peggies.
The Peggy's.
Two Peggies.
Off you guys go, down the hill, and over yonder, before you pass by a nice windmill.
Wow.
There are wonderful little streamers attached to the windmill. They're pink and purple, and they're flowing all around in a circle.
There's not a gnome tied to it, is there?
No.
That's what I was
This guy's too fat. He'd
Let's
break
tie
it.
him up there.
He'd break it probably.
Yeah.
As spinning around, it's nice. And you guys feel a cold chill of a wind kind of pick up in the air around you. And it's everybody make a perception check.
25?
Decent.
21.
19.
I rolled that one.
25, yeah.
15.
What happened?
I don't know.
There's a warlock in here.
I rolled an 8.
That's not good.
You've been playing a nice ditty this entire time.
I am not
Just-
playing
Whoa,
Ditty.
pause.
I'm
There's no lube here.
There's no baby oil.
Roscoe is not involved.
I'm just trying to hit those pause words to trend and bumps and bumps.
What's that first
You
level spell
won, but at
called?
what cost?
Yeah.
What's the first level spell where you cast the oil slick? What's that called?
Grease.
Grease, yeah, no grease here. We got no grease, no lube.
Not play with Ditty.
Yeah, he's playing with you.
Ain't no party like a ditty party.
Got him in a dice bomb 2 weeks
The
ago.
party never stops. Until it
Yep.
In a better place now.
So, 25 was Zero's best roll, correct?
Yeah.
A rather old and seeming angry, grumpy, crotchety figure steps out of the windmill. The base, shoulders hunched up near her head. What do you lot want?
We're here to kill a dragon.
Get you to quit smoking.
I don't smoke here. Dragon? There's no dragon.
We heard something was taking your flock.
Yeah, that's the Johnsons.
The Johnsons.
Yeah.
Sound like real dicks.
That's what I'm talking about. You clear out them. We'll be all good.
Inside.
Their flock has grown and mine has diminished.
I want to know if she really thinks it's the Johnsons. That's a 14.
She really does. She's convinced.
There's nothing in the district that's yoinking these up. They're being stolen in the night. You maybe could watch the fields, stop the Johnsons for the last time.
I think that's a great idea.
That sounds amazing,
I'm
yeah.
gonna look around.
You could put them few feet under. My problems would be solved.
We will look around and see what we can find.
Hey, I don't got any shovels.
I got shovels.
I bet you do.
Cool.
Wow. Yes,
It
we
sucks.
will definitely be staking out the field.
A pretty girl like you with a group like this.
Be careful, she's the most dangerous one.
Hanging out.
Hanging out.
You big
Down the street.
Johnsons are around.
Okay.
And there's this cold air that seems to envelop every single one of you.
I'm trying to get behind other people.
Dude, this has to.
It's gotta be.
I want to check if I have a thing.
Is it Haggis shape change or no?
Detect magic. Yeah, I'll cast a detect magic.
Are you casting spirals?
He's buffering me.
No,
Are
he's
you
casting
Dutch around here?
spells, not spells.
They're called spells.
Yeah, are you making fun of me?
No, I'm trying to help.
You can get off my property.
Good. What?
We're trying to kill the dragon, and I need to be gotta kill those Johnsons, right? So, trying to figure out when was the last time they were here, and this spell will help me detect that. I'm gonna cast detect magic. What are you doing? What is?
She has a wand out.
What?
She's pulled it out and she's pointing at the funny one.
No, that's fine. We don't have to do that.
Try something silly. Do it.
Not.
You can leave now.
Could.
I don't want your help. I'll finish it myself.
That sounds like a conspiracy to murder.
Yeah. You know,
You know, as law-abiding citizens, as adventurers, conspiracy to murder is a bad thing, guys. Shouldn't we stop this old lady?
You know you.
Trust my answer!
It's the dragon.
Oh boy.
We just need to restrain her for now, not kill her.
Put it away.
Oh, I thought that was the old lady turning into a dragon. I was thinking the voice is transforming. Just keep mad.
I don't want to one.
Sure.
Cool.
Sure.
Oh my god, that's a high roll.
High rolling.
That is a
Sweet.
22. Yeah.
It is definitely magical. And definitely some kind of focus. You can cast through it. Maybe cast other things out of it.
Cool.
Is
Does it look like any wands that you've seen?
Is this a stick? What is it?
Overall. I mean, it's wood.
Listen, Becky, we're here to fix your problem. That's all we're here for.
Don't be disrespectful.
We didn't mean any harm by it, I assure you.
I am just uncultured. I apologize.
He's not from around here, as you can see.
Kiss my feet.
Will you wash them first?
Prestidigitation.
I mean, it's not the worst. Then why not?
I feel better now.
Good. Now that we're all friends.
Your tongue is scratchy.
Your feet are surprisingly soft.
It's a baby oil.
It's a hag!
Would I know from our Fey research if hags are considered undead?
No, they're not.
Okay.
No, is there any check that I could do to try to tell if she's a hag?
Yeah, you could probably roll with
Can I
advantage.
vibe check?
Insight check with advantage. You've been heavily researching this.
Oh my god. That is a 13.
13. There is no, unfortunately, discernible physical feature that you could potentially differentiate out. It's not like she's under the guise of being some very attractive thing or like just a crotchety old woman. And maybe if you had something like
Silver.
a particular spell that helps against shapeshifters and things.
So do we know that it's a shapeshifter?
You don't.
I mean, I could guess Moonbeam on her.
Yeah.
Just start the day over.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
Well,
I'm down for the shenanigans.
If we do that, though, does the other party that we're traveling with remember?
They all slept with y'all. You gotta be careful who you share a bed with.
STDs. Listen, Miss Peggy.
Yeah, it's slight time deviations.
Yeah. Maybe we should just sit down for a spot of tea and we can talk about what's happened.
I love tea.
Great. I have some very nice tea. That's fantastic. All
Come
right.
in.
All right. We'll
Sure,
do it.
yeah. Alright. I'll just walk in.
And the pale one nods at this and walks in.
Stop it!
I want to try something. I want to go to the ground and pick up some dirt. I want to smell it. Because I'm under the impression that it's maybe an illusion. And I want to see if the ground smells burnt or it has blood in it or something like that.
Right. What was that perfume?
Axe body spray. I knew it.
Excusable evil.
Yes.
Make a perception check. Disadvantage.
Now,
Wonderful.
Gross.
Thematically, you have this soft, luscious feet kind of stuck in your phylactery. So, oh, wow. That's all you're smelling. Old lady feet.
all my cool rolls at once. Should we have Ronnie, go investigate the house? Yeah, I'll shoot a message to Ronnie and be like, go sneak around and see
I
what...
already left you guys.
We have a rose!
You never know when he's gone or there.
True.
We've canonically made it to where Judah can show up whenever he wants.
What a guy!
And so, yeah, he starts scouting around as he's looking through things and such. He goes, nothing seems out of the ordinary. There's a lot of pictures of cats in here. You should be careful, Sandal.
While they're doing that, I want to... Can I see the field from here, where the livestock should be kept?
Yeah.
I want to go investigate the field.
Sure. All by yourself?
I'll go with them.
All right. Just you two.
You can
The
take
rest
some
are
of
having
the-
tea, or?
You can take some of the other party with you guys just to be safe.
Yeah, I'll take the bungling bungalows with me.
Me and Relaine and
All right.
Ronnie should go and handle
But
this.
Ronnie
Let's go investigate.
Ronnie should
He
stay.
pulls out a spyglass. I'll find him.
And then I would tell Ronnie...
Oh, I've located the herd!
Heard.
Gosh.
I'll communicate to Ronnie to establish the connection if he can, so if either party gets in trouble, we would
Okay. He establishes a link.
Thank you.
As you go off and split into the field, go ahead and make an investigation check. Before everybody else going inside, I would say pick a role of your liking and describe what you're trying to accomplish by understanding the interior of this or conversating with her or anything in that nature to just understand more about the situation.
You want to charisma the girl up?
Yeah, I'll raise up this hag.
Natural 20, 25.
We'll make Arcana for sure.
17. Wonder roll for old Billy's.
That's cocked.
Got an Alabama 5 with us.
I just want to watch for any like weird mannerisms. If I can catch her in any sort of lies, anything like that,
Yeah.
like an insight check.
Yeah. So did you already roll your in, or you're rolling it? Cool.
Oh, that's good.
I'm just gonna talk to her
23.
with
23.
persuasion
Alright.
and just talk about the tea, what's been happening recently. Quite literally, the tea. 21.
Don't drink tea.
Yeah. Remember what you
Dirty
did
20,
with
sorry.
Dirty 20? Cool.
Arcana 23.
23.
And I'm looking for any kind of like magical components around the house
Yeah.
that could be kind of suspicious.
Right.
Slash, if I can figure out if she has any kind of magical, properties that could be considered hag-like or fey-like or
Yeah.
anything like that.
As you guys come into this abode, this house, this farmhouse, it is nothing crazy notable in scale or fanciness. It's overall cluttered. Lots of little knickknacks and trinkets and things. There are pictures of cats on the walls and other things, but no cats roaming about. No pets seem to be on the inside. She starts to make tea and put together and place out cups for everybody. Getting ready to pour this, and in the meantime, while you are kind of taking it in, she's just tucked away about 15 feet away, working on this before she's coming back. During that time, as y'all are scanning and looking about, you definitely pick up on different elements of things that would be used for spell crafting, potion crafting. There's a cauldron near the fire, and the fireplace and such. And as these things are all things that could be found in any particular home, especially one that might practice magic with having a wand in hand, and not trying to hide it. Definitely forward with, I can defend myself, and I'll take care of these Johnsons. As for yourself, you are about to strike up conversation. What's the nature of that would look like? Topic, history.
Kind of like, kind of jovial, talking with her about history of the town and.
You single?
Drop that at the end. But mostly talking to the Johnsons and their history of that.
So, as you're peering into the details and history of how long has she been here? It's always been her place? Does she have family? What is this conflict going on? Striking this up, at some parts she starts to shut down, you pivot, carefully keeping the conversation going, complimenting the house, complimenting the rug, and really bringing out different elements and talking about the aromas coming from the tea and other things. And she's now ready with it and pouring it for everyone. And Elaine, as you have insight on this, it seems that maybe the Johnsons, as it is said, is actually really nice. And it gets under her skin. And you don't know if there's anything in her story that actually has been credible or significant enough to be something of offense. It seems to be very fabricated, a reality that she's painting. And as you're talking to her and kind of piecing together these things, she goes, tea, drink up, enjoy. This is a masterful piece.
Sure, I'll drink.
Yeah, I'll drink.
Good.
Oh, God.
As you enjoy the tea, the voice just gets really haggardy around, not being loosened up. And as conversation starts to move in a more fluid and less dramatic fashion, and a more creepy fashion, she starts to lean into each one of the visitors and who they are. And the conversation starts to lead that way. As Ronnie picks in and goes, "You guys, found a locked room in the attic. I can't get through this. It's arcane." And he relays that to you guys about the time y'all are scoping out the field and starting to piece together different stuff. You're heading down to most of where there are grays and other things like that. There is trees and other things afoot out here, and you can see where quite a few would take shelter under these should there be something trying to get them, you know. And you look around, and one thing you're not noticing is something was snatching them up. It probably would have affected the soil, would have affected the ground and the lunging through and grabbing and swooping down, or even landing once or two and maybe eating them. No. They're just supposedly gone with no evidence, no trace, no broken fences.
No blood, no.
Yeah. Did it fly in? Did you grab it carefully? Like, oh, how does this work? What does that mean? And you look kind of closer at what the footprints and tracks of all these things are, and there's probably a good 80 or so of these sheep out here. And you notice something peculiar. The prints are not from a sheep. Something with like 4 toe-like imprints behind each sheep that's walking. It is not a hoof.
Is it a claw?
Kind of looks like a
the
claw.
sheep themselves are leaving these prints.
Yeah.
Like does it transfer from sheep prints to claw prints?
You see a hoof, and when it comes up, it is like 4 distinct pieces.
Can I look at the footprint and try to do a nature tech?
How close do y'all want to get to this herd?
Not that close.
How close are we currently?
Right now, about 50 feet.
How close do I have to get to a print? Like a footprint.
You look around for ones right near you, make a survival check.
Okay. Yeah. I would prefer that. That's a 18.
18. You piece out some.
Okay.
And you're like, okay, piecing through this, and this is more bird-like. Maybe like a scaled flight creature or something. And you notice now the pattern is not of a 4-legged creature, it's of a 2-legged creature.
I'm going to try something. I'm going to use my wild shape to create a owl, and I'm going to have it go land on one of those sheep.
All right. You have the owl fly over, and one of these things just kind of turn and bleed out in a weird sheep sound, and your owl into a poof of little feathers before going completely gone.
The owl?
Before
Or
it
the
landed.
sheep?
The owl.
That's not how sheep act.
Mm-mm.
I'll hit Ronnie. I don't think these are sheep.
Guys, there's something alive behind this door. As you guys are all down at tea at the moment.
I was not trying to make a big deal out of it or be rude per se. Like if she offers me tea, I'll take it, but I'm not drinking it.
Okay. So you just kind of take it up and don't drink it.
No.
If you wanted to toss it, you could try, or you could just not sip it.
Yeah,
Which path do you take?
I'll just kind of not sip.
All right. You partake?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. As
Can I smell anything in particular in the tea? Like, does it smell weird at all?
you pick out a scent of this, make a perception check.
Oh, that's bad. 7.
7. Afraid not. There's a lot of different scents and mixtures through this, and it's hard to catch. As they're all kind of like trying to get introductions, you guys are giving out your fake names, and she comes across to the pale one. Goes, speaks up. The name's Dominus. And she goes, well, thanks for coming to my abode. You are a different creature. Peculiar. And she does a kind of a sniffing nature of the air around her. She stands up and goes, conversate amongst yourselves. Make yourselves at home. I'll be right back. And she kind of turns over. She turns, so your eyes kind of flick up to the ceiling.
I was going to ask if she has a restroom or excuse myself in some capacity. Try and not be...
Down the hall, dear. Help yourself.
She
She lumbers kind of back over to the kitchen.
I want to make my way back to the house with Ronnie, and I want to try to climb to that corner and see if there's any windows on the outside of where that room seems to be, or any access into that area of the house from the outside.
So you're down in the field right now. Y'all are still down there. And this is all kind of happening pretty close to the same amount of
I
time.
cast
Y'all are...
see invisibility.
Yeah.
And then leave and cast greater invisibility on myself.
Okay. So get farther away, all that stuff like that. You're doing that. Make sure to mark those off. Have those set in place. You guys are about 500-600 feet from the house. And y'all are down closer to a collection of trees and all of this herd, this flock. And when that owl went and shattered in there, a few others started to look over, and the heads all kind of are stuttering back and forth as they kind of all lock in on your presence. And they start moving towards you, and they're shuffling with their shoulders in a awkward fashion as they are moving and gathering speed, going towards you. What are you doing?
We go, right?
Do you wanna?
Hey, Fluffy's they're coming to give us hugs!
Go.
We're giving us... Oh, they want to give hugs!
Guys,
It's like a petting zoo!
Get out now, and I'm gonna take
What
off.
do you mean?
Time to run.
Yeah.
Run! You're just shape.
Make a leg fall and leave.
As you guys turn and go,
It's like, what do you mean?
and
It's like, come here, you guys!
as he gets close enough, he's like, and grabs his face, and you see the illusion that is around this thing disappear, and it is some kind of bipedal, like wyvern type boned creature of undeath, and is eating his head. He's trying to rip it off. Let me jump over to you guys.
Cool.
As you've stepped out, go down the hall.
Do I catch anything in the room when I cast see invisibility before I leave?
No.
Okay.
You step out. You're going down the hall towards the so-called restroom, or going outside?
Is the kitchen in the same direction as the restroom?
The kitchen will be off to this side. Restroom going down that side.
Okay, so I'll go down in that direction.
Yeah, go down the hall, and you cast these before you even get to this restroom, right?
I'm trying to not be within earshot if I can when I cast see invisibility.
You're plenty far away to not be in earshot. Do you go in the bathroom, or do you stay out?
No, I won't go in. Once I'm invisible, I want to look around for a staircase.
Okay. As you look around and such, there's no staircases here. There are a few doors to different places. You want to try any of them?
Is the connection between the line between you three?
No. Is there a back door?
Yeah.
Huh?
Is there a back door?
Close by the kitchen.
Of course, Peggy has that door.
Close by the kitchen, as in I need to go through the kitchen to get there?
Front door, living room, kitchen.
Sorry.
Back door would be over here.
Okay.
Down this way. There's several different doors down this hallway. at the very end is noticeably what would be the bathroom.
Gotcha. If I need to go back through to get out, I'm just looking for my quickest exit at this point.
Oh, well, the front door is the quickest exit, but
Okay.
it's within sight of the kitchen.
That's fine.
You just go out.
Yeah.
As you are greater invisibility, hand hits the knob. It's locked.
Wonderful. Can I... How tall is the ceiling?
We jump over back to you guys as y'all have the tea here. He's excused himself. She's at the kitchen. And you see her pull out a decent-sized meat cleaver. Goes, "Are you guys, by chance, hungry?"
No, we ate this morning and had a pretty big meal.
Oh, that's a shame. It's not polite to turn away food.
That nat one kill this guy. I'm sorry.
And she's chopping down with this cleaver on the board here. And she turns back and goes, "What about you, Ale? Do you eat? Or is it Dominus?"
Yeah, I was going to say, he introduced himself by a
And-
different name.
And as that picks up, the other goes, "Oh, you didn't tell you that name." He goes, "Oh dear. We were having such a lovely time. Do join me for dinner."
Sure.
Doesn't sound optional.
Yeah,
What are we having?
screw it, what we having?
Gizzards.
Ooh, gizzards. Do you have
As,
chickens on this farm?
No, nothing of that nature.
I like mine well done. I'm gonna cast fireball.
Like mine.
That's where we will stop our adventure. As we have a little bit of separation between the party and different parts of this estate and land. It will be kind of a decently large battle map that you guys will be jumping into this next time. And so we'll figure out what the heck is going on. The fireball's going to hit everybody in the room, including yourself. But we shall get back to
It's
this.
a freaking illusion, isn't it? The whole thing. Stress eating.
No, if I choose a point within range, it's fine. We'll figure it out later.
What's your DC? 16?
High 17.
17? Alright. Well, I'm wondering what your chances of making your own DC.
Well, if he fails, no, he doesn't.
Well, I'm saying I might use my channel divinity on him to give you advantage, and so if he saves, he takes no damage instead. 'Cause I can eat a fireball, but you have less health. You have way less health than we do.
I don't know. I don't know how big this room is.
Not overly large.
Okay.
Is the house made of wood?
Hmm?
Oh, good.
But thank you guys so much for playing. Wasn't sure where we were going to get to. Obviously, I thought we were gambling, but I'm so excited to see where we're going.
I didn't ask how big the room was. I just said cast
Yeah,
fireball.
exactly.
That's the wizard classic, man.
I said fireball.
I like mine. Well done.
And thank you guys so much for watching tonight. We hope you guys will join us next week. And in place